Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to the finale.
Yay.
It's the last time you'll see us live. Ever.
Ever.
Starco's
Oh.
over.
Fuck. Y'all didn't tell me.
The band is breaking up.
You know how we were joking at Unseen's over? No. Starco is over.
Fuck.
Dark over.
Amazing. Alright. Well, anyway.
That's all we needed.
Yeah, true. So yeah, today's the finale for Embers. To this day, the Embers command does not work in Twitch chat. 14 episodes in, baby.
Oh man.
Can we yell at Jack tonight and see if he fixes it?
It's too late. It's too late.
No,
The
it's
game's
never
over.
too late. It's never too late.
Announcements include game night tomorrow.
Game night.
Yeah.
Regular game night. VOD of this.
Yay.
Yeah, Saturday at noon. And then
12.
yeah.
Dot 00
EDT.
PM. Tuesday conspiracy of the blue thing is back.
Yeah.
The blue thing.
That's it.
Amazing. And there will be nothing next Thursday.
Nope, we're
Crazily
done.
enough. We are done forever. Alright.
We're never
Yeah.
coming back.
Never coming back.
Oh shit.
Oh, other announcement: Xenoblade dropped. It's fun.
Yeah, go play Xenoblade, but do it while you're watching our videos.
All right. Oh, I'm not watching a video. I'm playing a video.
I need to mute the fucking
participating.
Twitch. I was getting so confused.
Participating.
I'm hearing double. Alright.
Make it trouble. Nope, that's not. how
What?
Prepare for trouble and make it
Yeah,
double.
that's. Yeah.
James and whatever her name is, Jessie.
Jesse?
When they're drunk
And whatever
this
her
woman
name
confirms.
is.
and make it
The
trouble.
Yeah,
There
the
was that one
infamous
episode-
drunk Pokemon episode.
We
There
can
was
make
the one
that.
episode where James had boobs.
Oh yeah, I remember that, actually.
It was banned in America.
What an icon.
I wonder why.
I went to America. We banned titties and books that make you question racism.
But hey, we love our
Darn.
ultra-violence.
Hey.
We love Lana Del Rey.
Shout out to Kill Bill. Oh yeah, and
I
Lana
love
Del
being
Rey.
Kill Bill and Lana Del Rey. A
I
very
love being able to buy a gun but not read a book.
staples.
Shout out to America.
Anyway,
Hey,
yeah.
we're done shouting out America. How about instead we shout out a recap?
Heyo.
What did we even do?
So we went on out into the outskirts and we blew up both sides of the train tracks.
Mm.
People tried to come and fix it, so we blew them up too. And
Yeah. Oh,
Draven got drama.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh
No,
no.
Shannon, they were. No,
Alright.
they were almost done.
Nope, we just gotta sit here and wait now.
No. Oh no.
Oh god.
The forbidden recap. Oh, they're
fuck.
back.
Fuck.
Oh, never mind.
I like looked up and it just said network connection lost. Where was I?
God.
After you blew up the people on the train tracks.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck. Okay, so we went back into the town and the lightning barrier flickered off and the ghosts came in.
sorry.
And then it came back on so that no more ghosts came in. So then we went and we burned down the Blue Coats HQ and everybody panicked again. And then Ulf was like, let's do one more. And so we blew up the big bridge going to the rich city. Almost got caught, killed a bunch of guys on the fancy boat. And then we took a bunch of people into the bar because Ulf was like, lay low because this is about to get fucking crazy.
All right. So,
What
who do you
about
got
the-
at the?
Messing.
Who do you got
Huh?
at the? Who do
I
you got
yawned
at the
and Jill's
drunken
making fun
barricade?
of me.
We have the 12 orphans, the singular nun. We have Brahm, we have Stasia, Paulru, Marina, Kyra?
Clyra.
Clyra,
Yes.
Frake, and the gay security guard, I think.
Did you guys
Maybe.
actually like go out and
If
find
we
that
found
guy?
him, then we brought him, I guess.
Yeah,
Would he
he's
have come
iconic.
with us?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jill puts
Y'all
on
just
the
kept saying
mustache
it.
and oh, Jill's dead.
All right.
Mm,
No!
And what?
I mean, if he
can't be
wants to
deaf?
come, sure.
No,
is
dead.
there a word for being attracted to ghosts that isn't necrophilia?
Spectrophilia.
Spectrophilia.
Phasmophobia.
That's
Oh,
afraid of ghosts.
phasmophilia.
Yeah, it is
Maybe.
spectrophilia.
Oh, it's spectrophilia.
Spectrophilia.
Yeah,
Trust me, I've looked it up.
Yeah. Okay.
getting that good GJ.
Wait.
the
Hold
ghost
on.
job.
Hold on. That's apparently also you get sexual arousal from images in mirrors.
Yo, like Bloody
Uh,
Mary. All right.
Narcissism.
I would-
No,
I would
please.
smash Mary Queen of Scots.
Rodent.
Anyway,
Shannon.
Wake up, it's party time.
Shannon, shut the fuck up immediately.
3, 2, 1, let's jam. You're in the Drunken Barracuda.
Ooh,
Heyo.
Barracuda.
It's been like a week
Oh.
since we last were here. It's the 42nd of Ulsabet.
Well, it has actually been a week, so that checks out.
Wow, that's so true.
Art imitates life.
Hey,
Life
I hate
imitates
it.
art.
What
Whatever.
has been
The-
going on in the Drunken Barracuda with how many people are in here? Like 20 people or something
I'm
like
teaching
that?
however many of the kids want to how to play darts.
I am
Like-
also indoctrinating the orphans and
Into
the
Drugs.
gang.
oh,
Yeah.
the
Oh.
gang.
Part of,
What?
my part of my epilogue is absolutely like taking one of these children and making him my prodigy, so I'm
Oh my
working on that
God.
immediately.
Hey
I
kids,
take the quiet-
stealing
I
is
take-
good actually.
Yes.
Drugs?
It
Pretty
is.
good. Wait
I
till you're
showed them
this
my
tall. but
stash
good.
that I have that I'm gonna retire with, and I just start to indoctrinate them. Specifically, the quiet one, Caro. He's my
Aw.
prodigy.
All right. What
I
is
give
your?
him
Oh
a
my
little-
God, you are loaded.
Yeah,
Rodent.
best believe.
Holy
Shannon, I
crap.
haven't taken a single coin. I've just put it all in my stash.
Oh my god!
Wait, no, I
How
want
much
to see.
coin
it.
do you
Holy
have?
shit!
You guys are out here
Wow.
like you're barely scraping by.
Everyone's always like, "Hey, do we have a coin for this?" And I just say quiet
You
because I
just-
have no coin. I have it all in my stash.
I got 6 in my stash, Ronan.
I only have 3.
Oh gosh, I have
Hey, at least you can
17.
live with your parents. Oh wait.
LOL.
Austin.
Oh yeah, we gotta fix that also.
Well, it might have.
If it's still happening,
might have
we
been
have to fix that.
self-resolved, but
I think
we'll
at this
see.
point, there's gonna be a lot more executions.
Music is
and it's
so
not
loud.
Gonna be
I
skull
turned this
bloopers
down
anymore.
last time.
Whoops.
Oh no, I'm on a different computer. That's why.
Shannon, quiet your ears a little more then.
Has Ira been avoiding these people, or did you just like freak him out a few times until they eventually got used to you being there?
I think she's. Well, I don't know. I think she would think it was fun to freak him out.
Yeah.
Does the nun care? Is she like, oh, a sinner or something? Like, I don't know. Like,
I
does the
mean,
nun hate that we're in a bar? Is there like, what's that called? Prohibition? Is
prohibition?
this prohibition era?
No, there's no prohibition. However,
God, I
the-
hope not.
the nun is trying her best to be like, all right, kids, now remember, these are not good role models. They're just helping us.
But gambling's fun.
Yeah.
Just looking around at like all of these vices and stuff and being like,
Now listen, kids, what's your favorite animal? Shark. That's right.
I stay awake sometimes and see if the kids wake up to try alcohol, and if they do, I let them have a cup of alcohol.
you're a horrible influence.
No.
No, it's better to do it in the safety of
Okay,
our
we
home than to
cannot
let
let
them
them
go out
do-
and experience it on their own.
We can't let them do drugs yet. They're still too little.
Their brains are still developing, Ronan. You should know
Oh yes, I'm well
this.
aware. I mean, if we're waiting for their brains to fully develop, we'll be here until 25. Like, I don't know what you want from these kids. The oldest kid is like 14. Is that old enough for drugs, Shannon?
I don't think so.
Where do you draw the line ethically, Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon. What am I working with here?
Like 16?
Okay.
16. All right, this just in. The Starco officially endorses 16 as the
No,
age
no,
to
no,
start
no,
trying
nope, nope.
hard drugs like methamphetamine.
no, that's-
Just kidding. We don't endorse that. Anyway,
Oh my-
about 5
Listen,
days
if
into
you're
your
allowed to go off to war, you should be able to drink.
I mean, you're not allowed to do that till 18, but okay.
Yeah, but you can't drink at 18.
Exactly.
No, I know, but I said 16, so that's still too young.
Oh,
So
I
I guess
see.
18.
All right. Well, anyway, now that we're done having a discussion
ay.
on the age of drug consumption,
America.
Duskfall. What is? I guess if Asher's still too young to drink in Duskfall, but still like
How old are you? How old
I'm
am
like
I?
20, I think.
oh, there's no like drinking age. They just don't want you in their
Then
bar.
what the fuck? Okay, I was like, why the fuck have I been sneaking around this whole time?
They just don't want kids in their bar.
It's not because of your age. They're just racist. They don't want you there.
I'm. Oh yeah, I
no
can scope.
scopes.
God damn it!
Damn.
This
That's
fucking
the
ginger hair is
scope.
giving me away.
Oh yeah, if you're ginger, definitely not. Get out of the bar.
So, oh my god, I accidentally opened
Boys.
Microsoft Word.
Hey.
What have I done? So you about 5 days into your self-imposed quarantine, do you guys ever go outside, or are you like you stocked up in the week before and you're not leaving?
I'll
Like
peek
one or
outside the
two of
windows
us
and
could
stuff.
go outside if we need something.
Yeah, and I
probably.
mean, like, I'll sneak to the warehouse every now. I'm so sneaky. I'll just be sneaky, and I'll like sneak.
Could there be tunnels leading to the warehouse, maybe? Like secret tunnels only we know of, maybe?
There could be one near the warehouse. I don't know the
Okay.
odds of one being in the warehouse.
Okay, just wondering.
I would walk on the street,
Okay,
sneaky,
sure.
every once in a while. How long are we at now?
This is 5 days
week?
in.
So I feel like it wouldn't reach, like it would reach to here, but it wouldn't be as intense as I feel like what he's doing.
Well, he
What do
told
you
us
guys
to,
think is gonna happen?
I don't know.
No
I mean,
idea.
I'm
he's just
hoping
gonna
for
start
the
killing
best.
people. No, he's gonna kill everybody.
He probably
Like,
is. We're
It's
like
gonna be
we're
like when what's the Bible story when like Jesus passed over the houses with an X on the door or
You mean
something like that?
Passover?
that was.
Yeah.
I don't think
I-
that was that Jesus or was
I don't
that
know.
God? That was
In the
God.
Old Testament.
That sounds like Jesus.
That was like Moses.
I'm a very bad Christian. I'm sorry.
You should read those Bible verses your dad sends you.
He still does it every day.
No.
Maybe you should read them. You'll learn about Passover.
You gotta text him tonight and be like, "Can you send me one about Passover? I need it
No.
for my D&D
No,
game."
he's never no. And he'll never stop. I feel bad because I just never respond.
Don't. You should just
Anyway.
like you should just react to every message with a fish.
Just gonna start sending the devil emoji.
So while you're out
Hey,
on the
Dad.
street, you notice that Ulf has like an army, basically.
Nice.
He's got a lot of dudes, and
I salute.
there is active violence in the streets
Aww.
right now. So like bluecoats
Dancing in the
get
streets.
jumped and strung
Nice.
up, like hanging from lampposts, like
Honey,
impaled
What's
on
the
wrought
matter?
iron fences, all that kind of stuff.
what's the matter?
Yeah,
It
but
is
he-
chaos,
God.
and there are Imperial military squads patrolling the streets as well that regularly clash with Ulf's men, and it is only getting worse. As when you're out, you Ulf's guys leave you alone because they know who you are, but the violence between the Bluecoats, the Imperial military, and Ulf's kind of faction is only getting worse.
Cool.
So what?
No, that's it. I'll just check once or twice, and then when I see it's getting worse, I'll be like, never mind.
Okay.
Let's just chill in here.
While you're out one day walking near the docks, you see there are explosions in White Crown. So, but not like fire explosions. You see like blue lightning and other like this bright purple fire.
Oh.
And all day and night, screams can be heard drifting across the water. As you can see, there are swarms of ghosts going through White Crown. The bells toll all night.
Just gonna glug 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 and pretend I didn't see that, and just go back inside
All right.
and drown my sorrows in alcohol.
Yeah.
A chill moment. Sorry, that was rude and uncalled for.
Um, Wow. Uh, the next day, however, there is somebody that runs through the streets, basically saying, seal your doors and windows, plug up all the cracks. Like a runner that just runs through the streets.
Well, I
we
guess
will
we're gonna have
we
to
will do that then. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
You
I start
barricade
practicing
yourselves.
with the children on how to hold their breath.
Yep.
For-
Lock up the basement, honestly, too. Just
Okay. About midday, a fog starts to roll around the city.
Ooh.
This dark, like kind of not quite white, but like dark gray fog. Just, you can see it through the windows, just rolls like cascading down from the roofs and onto the floor or onto the ground, and kind of, it's very dense, so it hangs very low to the ground at about like nose height, like right up to your nose. And you can see shapes moving through the fog. There's coughing outside, people banging on your doors and your windows, and you can see shapes moving through this fog wearing gas masks. And there is more fighting outside. There are screams, bells toll. You see people like going out with these like very elaborate kind of mechanical apparati on their face, with filters on the side and everything, moving through the fog, and just they look like they're hunting people. They're specific people that they don't target. You see people passed out like outside your door and window. They're not dead. It doesn't seem like it's deadly, but it is definitely knocking people out. How's it going on the inside?
Can't complain.
I can't.
Trying
I'm
to
alive
ignore
and
it.
feeling great.
Okay.
Feeling like I picked the right side of the war right now.
You created the right side of the war.
I hate
Listen,
this.
Yeah,
one
it's
way or
kind
the
of
other.
on us.
Listen,
Asher throws the darts a little bit harder in the wall every day.
at least we got the right side.
At nightfall, well, not nightfall because there's no night, but duskfall.
At
Duskfall.
At night, not nightfall.
I knew it would happen.
Well,
One
credits,
night.
guys.
Hey, it's over. Bye.
Good night, Ronan.
You hear more explosions, screams, and bells all throughout the day, just constantly chiming. And
Does the fog go away after that night?
the night's not over yet,
Oh, okay.
but
Yes, Shannon.
there's a lot of it, and it's kind of just, it's not going anywhere, it's just sitting there. It's very
Ay,
dense,
ay, ay.
like it's heavier than the air, so the wind is having a hard time dispersing it.
Thick fog.
Very
Juicy.
thick fog. Yeah.
Capital bolded.
Yeah.
I write a note, but I keep it on me for right now
Okay.
until the fog lifts.
Sounds good. Later that night, what's everybody been doing throughout the day? I know Asher's been
Indoctrinating the
throwing.
children.
Okay. Teaching them how to steal.
Yes. I start. Their first mission
Sometimes-
is to pickpocket something from the nun. So
Sometimes Ira will stand in front of the dartboard and like see if the darts go through her, and she'll be like.
The first couple times Asher refuses to throw them because he's just like, I'm not throwing these at you.
Did we ever fix the piano?
Did you?
I feel like you
I
keep
mean,
thinking and then fixing it, so
Well,
I hope
Draven-
Sing us a song,
Draven's
you're the
just
piano
not gonna-
man.
he's not gonna try to like break it or fix it. He's just gonna tinker with it, trying to keep his mind off his parents.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh.
I'll be
Okay.
fine in the jail.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Ulf would never kill Scovelander revolutionary
Govlander.
Hopefully they're not already
Highlanders.
in the fog.
It's fine.
Yeah, the
We'll find
fog's
him.
non-lethal.
We'll find them one way or another,
The
either
fog's
as a
not
body or as a person.
Yeah,
Don't
dead
say
or
that.
alive.
So your strat here is just to wait it all out.
Yup.
All right.
Once the
Sounds-
fog lifts, I want to go put this note somewhere. But if it hasn't yet, then Asher stays put.
Did
Okay.
Asher very openly write that note in front of people?
I mean, yeah, he's not like hiding anything. He wants to make sure Cost is okay, because she didn't come with.
Oh, I don't
So once the fog lifts and like it's safe to go outside, he's gonna quickly go and put the note in like their meeting place.
Okay.
I have a gas mask if you want.
And it
to.
just says like, "Are you okay?
Just
Do you
kidding,
need
I
to
don't
come
have a gas
here?"
mask. Never mind.
All right. Before the fog lifts, in the night, there is a knock on your door. An insistent knock that continues.
I'll look out the closest window to the door.
You see a man in this metal plated body armor, like military grade body armor, standing there with a gas mask on. He's wearing Ulf's colors draped over his suit, and he is holding he's got a gun on his hip, another one slung over his back, and then the handle of a sword sticking out over his back as well, and he's just pounding on your door.
Got my gun and I'm standing right in front of the door.
I'm gonna write a note and says, "What do you want?" and I'm gonna put it in the window.
The voice is very muffled, but you hear, "Official business, open up.
Now quickly, can you come in the door?
Hold your breath."
I'm just gonna write no, and then I'm gonna close the window.
The knocking will not stop.
He told us very
Alright.
specifically to just stay inside.
I know.
That
If
is
this is staying inside.
It is, yeah.
There is a knock on the shutters where you close the window.
Alright, kids, you know that lesson that Silas taught you? Let's put that into practice.
There's a hand with like a big sheet of paper just pressed up against the window. And it says, "The Wraiths have betrayed us and are attempting to smuggle the governor out of Duskfall. Make sure that ship doesn't leave the river."
Fuck!
Oh my god.
I fucking knew it! God damn it!
Well,
Should have paid them, huh?
well, this actually works very well with something I wrote in my epilogue. So
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, alright. When is it leaving?
You see the guy stand there, like look down, kind of pat
I can
his
hear you
pockets.
if you say something.
And he says, "They have a ship far south of the city. It's en route."
Silas is still looking at the note because he doesn't know how to read.
Is it coming in
Just
through the
kidding.
docks?
Oh, what's the name of that river? Dusk River. Barrow Cleft.
Shit. Well, when is this damn fog gonna go
That's
away?
so far.
Not tonight.
Well, what the hell do you expect
Do you
us to
have
do?
more masks?
He is gone.
God damn. Oh.
That's not very helpful at all.
Do we have masks?
I don't know.
Who all do you have with you in here, right? You have,
All the orphans.
All the orphans. I mean, only the three of us would need them, but
you have Stasia, right?
yes.
Okay. Oh, you have Clyra, Marina. Yeah, you have these people. Stasia says, "Well, we could kind of make masks
Kind of.
if we have cloth and something, strong to soak them in. I could make us some mixtures that should counteract the effects of the whatever they have in the air."
We have plenty of moonshine, if that's what you're talking about.
I'll go rip like the bed sheets off of Ira's
Yeah.
bed since she doesn't need anyone. I
Um,
don't bring it in.
Paul Rue you hear doom, 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 doom down the stairs as you see wheels out this big suitcase and opens it up, and it's like all like a year's worth of outfits
Oh,
packed
hell
in,
yeah.
and
Solid.
like take your pick.
That's what you use the closet for. Are you serious?
And
Right.
Clyra and Marina also brought like a bunch of alcohol with them because they knew it was going to be a long haul as well. So.
I've already got like my actual masks that I usually use, so I'll just use that.
Okay, yeah. They can soak the mixture in that. So while they're working and everything, what are you guys doing?
I will assist if needed. Otherwise, I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm drinking and just.
Well, if mine's already early, I could go like scout out the best way to get there.
Yeah, once I'm good to go, I'll go sneak out.
Okay, so you two are gonna go and gather some information about the.
Sure.
Okay. How are you gonna go about that? By sneaking around?
Sneaking.
Okay.
Yeah, sneaking down to.
You want to lead? I'll lead a group action.
Sure. Yeah, go right on ahead.
Are you prowling?
Yeah. Oh well, if there's only one other of us, it wouldn't matter. I'd only get one failure anyway. But I'll lead a group action.
Risky standard?
Hey, you could get a crit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Crit. We did not get a crit.
I didn't get a crit. Kidding.
I'm sorry. I don't prowl much.
So prowling through
I don't need to.
Silk Shore and everything, keeping on the lookout for this supposed boat that is supposed to be here. You along
Wait,
the way.
what? Why aren't all of us going? Why are people not coming? Are we doing this?
I
Let's go,
assume
let's go.
that some people.
I said
were
I was gonna
helping
go
with the
because y'all were
masks
waiting
and
for the
stuff.
mask.
Oh,
I
okay,
can.
okay.
Yeah.
We can wait for everybody. I don't care. Ira doesn't
Yeah, let's
need
wait
one.
for everybody. Let's wait for everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who
So that if
all are
we
you
see the boat or
taking?
something, we can just stop it. All the
Who all are
children
you
stay.
taking with you? All the children are staying.
I put Marina in charge
Okay.
because she seems responsible.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if it's just us,
She runs a
and
small business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
if the gay security guard wants to come, he can. But I don't think
Yeah,
anybody
sure.
else is really a fighter.
Didn't I name this guy? Like he can't
I don't
just
know.
be the
I don't
gay
know.
security guard.
Name,
I don't
name him
know.
right now.
What episode
I don't
was
think-
that?
I don't think he had a name.
I don't think so either.
Huh.
Jill,
Well,
name your security lover.
I swear we named him.
Van Daniel.
Probably. I don't think.
No.
We already have Kyle Daniels. We can't
Yeah,
have Van
Kyle
Daniel.
Daniel is your drug guy.
I just have he
What?
had 4 security detail. That's all I wrote down.
Oh man, I swear I said his name.
He
Oh
probably
well.
did.
We can name him.
It wasn't
like,
important to Asher, so he didn't write it down.
Let's name him like, I don't know, George.
George.
Of the jungle.
Yeah.
Watch out for that tree.
Right.
George-
Yeah, he's
George of
Watch
the
out, tree.
Deathlands.
Watch out, tree.
Watch out.
Watch out, tree is his last name.
Okay, all one word.
Is he coming with you guys?
If he wants to.
Yeah.
He would prefer to stay inside.
Oh,
He-
okay, never
we
mind.
did all this for
Fine,
nothing. We
George.
spent so long. We take his name away. He doesn't get a name now.
He's back to the gay
He's
security
just
He's back.
George.
He's back to NPC.
It's like the
instead of just
Fae.
yeah.
He's
All
just
right.
gay man now.
So while you're
Amen.
prowling through the streets heading towards Barrow Cleft, you notice that there is a lot of people
Draven, do you wanna
out.
Do a roll in case we can get a critical.
Yeah, sure. Draven can come.
I can also roll.
Yeah, you can all.
Wow.
If you guys
You're
are
a
all going,
good
then all of you
one.
should roll.
Because I don't think you take
prowl.
any more stress, right, Ron?
I do not take any more stress.
Neato.
That's a critical.
Heyo,
I-
yes!
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
well-
I don't-
Oh,
You're
the
the
white
absolute
siblings aren't
worst.
doing too well.
Amazing.
Jenny, you can't just call yourself white like that.
Said
Wife, you idiot.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
Guys, who am I?
Okay. Well,
Wow.
since you rolled a crit,
is that your orgasm noise?
Heyo.
while
Very
you
good.
guys
for my
are
future?
prowling through the
Oh.
city, you notice
Uh-huh.
that there's a lot of people around that aren't. They are not. They don't look like they belong to the two sides here. They are dressed in all black. They have very fancy breathing aids on, and they are very
That's good.
heavily armed.
Oh,
They are patrolling the riverbanks,
Just
looking
around.
around.
do they look like a gang we know?
They look like the Wraiths.
Yeah, pretty much. People don't see the wraiths often, but
Well,
We
would
know.
Ira know, kind of based on that guy that showed up?
yeah. I
Let's
think
go.
they would look very similar to that, although they usually wear masks that don't look like the gas masks, but you think that they had to compromise on their style
Nah,
in order to not choke and die, well, and pass out. So you see there's dozens of these people kind of patrolling the riverbank. You see a few of them up on rooftops with guns, kind of just scoping out the area. Along the way, you see people passed out in alleys, piles of corpses in the middle. People kind of like, you can see people peering out through their windows and everything. There's carts sitting unattended in the middle of the street, the driver slumped over. A lot of dead bodies, a lot of ghosts as well as you're going through, but they all keep streaking northwest. Like, you see them flying by, heading to White Crown. They're all
Close.
gathering out there.
Not more.
What?
Nothing. Talking to myself. Continue.
Okay. You see that these armed guards patrolling and everything, they communicate to each other with these very complicated hand signs. They very rarely speak to each other. And when you get towards Barrowcleft, you can see in the Dusk River, there is this, one of the ships that's designed to go out into the Deathlands is slowly making its way through the Dusk River here. It's passing underneath Barrowcleft Bridge right now. It has a reinforced hull up on the top. It is basically designed to repel ghosts and protect passengers from everything that the Deathlands can throw at them. So these things are as strong, if not stronger, than the Leviathan Hunter ships in terms of armor and protection from ghosts. Ira, as you approach, there is this kind of bubble around it that it makes you sick to go anywhere near it. Like your vision gets hazy, your body starts to kind of just dissipate a bit. You have a hard time holding your form together. It is antithetical to ghosts at the moment.
Oh, great.
There's something inside of it that is keeping you away. And on top of this ship, there are 2 turrets with large guns on it. Like big barrels, like these are military grade, like basically cannons that are mounted on the ship, and you can see more of those people on top kind of manning the turrets, and then in between them there's somebody with a long rifle with a very fancy technologically advanced scope in it that is also kind of keeping watch and everything. You see that the engines of this boat are underwater. They are basically underneath the ship. And so to access them in any way without penetrating the hull, you would have to go up and under the ship. And that's what you see right now is there's the sniper with, there's also a spotlight like in front. So when he looks places, there's a spotlight that follows. And then there are 2 turrets with these big guns, and then this big fortified, like ironclad that is just cruising through the Dusk River. There's clashes on the other side of the street between people you recognize from Ulf's crew, and there's shots that ring out from the roof. As you can see, the wraiths are basically sniping at them from down as they're clashing with Imperial military and in the streets.
Did the man tell us to kill the governor or not let the governor leave?
He pretty much said like the boat should not leave Duskfall. That's all that it said.
I was
How
about to say,
big-
I could try and shoot the fucking governor.
Yeah, right. Like, are we keeping the governor alive, or can we kill the governor?
Not
Well,
specified.
How
would-
big?
we
I have an
shouldn't.
idea. How big are the bridges around here, like along the Dusk River?
They're definitely not as big as Bowmore Bridge.
Would they
Uh,
be big enough to block a ship should one fall into the river?
I don't know if they would have enough material to fill up all of the Dusk
Would
River.
it hurt a boat if it fell on top of one?
A normal boat, yes. You're not
Yeah.
sure about this one. It's
Damn.
pretty, like, armored. So, what's your load?
Let's just kill the governor. Let's just
How?
shoot him.
I mean, how bad would it be if we had heavy right now, considering everything that's happening?
People would just know that you're working with Ulf, basically. Like, there's
What
no
about
doubt about
normal?
it. There would be some question to it.
Hail. Maybe
hail.
light's fine. I don't know.
Light would basically, you would look like civilians that are also
Protection.
wearing like impromptu gas masks.
Okay.
So
Yeah, sure.
it's up to you guys if you want more gear and be immediately recognizable as working with Ulf, or
Nah.
it's
Ira
basically
can't carry
how
load, right?
discreet do
Ira
you want to
can't,
be?
no.
Yeah.
And you
We could
already
do normal
know.
if you need it. If you think we'll need it, Shanoon.
I don't know if we will. I'm just saying if it wasn't gonna be an issue to have a heavier load, then I would say let's do it. Why not? But
Yeah, the
if it
load
is still,
the load size just affects how
no, yeah,
conspicuous you are.
yeah. I just didn't know
Have a
how
heavy
much
load.
more like noticeable it would be with everything happening right now. But
Yeah, you wouldn't look like civilians, you would look like you're on somebody's side.
okay.
Although the
gotcha.
Wraiths do not seem to be picking sides. Like, anybody
Yeah.
that tries to cross a bridge over the boat, get near it, they're getting shot. Straight up, like, shot, dead.
Spooky.
I'm fine with whatever.
Except soldiers, obviously, that are wearing
I'm
very
okay with light.
identifiable
I'm okay with
uniforms.
light too.
Let's
Alright.
keep our sneakiness.
Light to the bitter end.
Cause
Ayo.
Yeah.
Alright. Have you guys ever done a
Silent.
load that isn't light?
I think we might have
No.
done one normal
I think
one.
We
we
might
did-
have done
I
one.
feel like we've done a normal once.
Which
We
one
did a
was it?
normal on the security guard mission.
Right, because we were going to be
yeah,
looking like
because
security
it
anyway,
looked
so.
normal to have more.
Yeah, that's true. That's the only job that you've done greater than light load on. That's funny.
And I don't think we needed it.
No, you didn't. Okay, so you're going light load for this. You wanna do the engagement roll, or you want to gather some more information first, or?
We'll just flash back if we have to. Let's just get going.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds
I guess
good.
it's just kind of, is this the boat? Is kind of just what we want to know, which I'm
Do
assuming
it
it is.
alive.
Yeah. There's
Okay,
no
fair-
other boats out
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, we're fine. It's go time, I guess. It's
This
here.
is the boat.
Yeah, let's go.
All
We
right.
gotta.
Sounds good. So you start with one die. Is it particularly bold or daring?
Yes.
Is it overly complex or contingent on many factors?
No.
Yeah.
What is your
mean,
plan, actually, as well?
I don't
Like,
know.
how are
I
you
don't
gonna...
know.
We don't have one.
I know that you said you were going to talk about collapsing a bridge, but before we finish the engagement roll, we should probably decide the
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't sound like a bridge is gonna work.
I mean, if we collapse a bridge in front of it to cause a distraction first, and then we get to the ship part,
Let's do like the spy thing where we like jump from the bridge and land on the boat, and then we just go ham.
but they're shooting people on the bridge.
Yeah.
So we'll jump off somewhere not on the bridge.
I mean, we still have tunnels that we could get out of.
Well, there
Yeah,
are there are wraiths and everybody actively patrolling the streets, the bridges. They're up on the roof, like they're everywhere.
Are there any like pipes coming out, like down by the river? near
Yeah,
where-
yeah,
Or where the boat's about to be?
yeah. There are pipes sticking out in the river, although the snipers can definitely still see you.
Well, hail.
Is the fog impeding the sniper's abilities whatsoever?
Yeah, a bit. However, the fog isn't as heavy over the river, obviously, because it would sink into the river.
All right. we send my duck one way, and then we go the other way, and they'll shoot the duck and ignore us.
So you think you can get to the boat before they realize that they're shooting at an empty duck?
Yes.
Perfect.
No.
I also don't want to sacrifice my duck, so that's not a good plan. My duck will survive with me through this campaign.
Okay.
Phil, what do you think?
How mad would Ulf be if we didn't do this? I'm trying to find a good, like, I don't know what this is.
if you didn't do it,
I'm not willing to test that at this point.
Yeah.
In the game.
I'm just curious.
he has complete and total control over the city, or is about
Yeah.
to. So,
Yeah.
so
He killed a man because the man said he didn't want to take us anywhere anymore.
That's
Like-
true.
And that was before this.
This just looks really hard.
some options for your plan are assault, which would require a point of attack, deception, which requires a method, stealth, which requires an entry point, occult, which takes arcane power, social, which requires a connection, and transport, which needs a route.
I mean, we could do, if we tried to sneak from a pipe onto this boat to get down to its engine. We do a group roll on stealth, like prowl.
Yeah, we could try.
We could
so
try.
you wanna get in the pipe and swim underwater to try and catch up to the boat.
Well, I guess I was asking before, like, are there pipes above the water? That
Yeah,
Like, we
yeah.
could
I mean,
try
like,
swimming,
but
but-
you're saying like go from a pipe underwater, up and under.
well,
The engine
How-
is underwater, so if we're getting
well,
in,
that you said you could get on it from the boat, though, right? Under the hull.
The only way to access the engines at all is from below,
Is underwater.
and they're just
Ugh.
going. So
Okay.
they're underwater. Basically, this thing is built to be impenetrable.
Well,
it's the
um,
boiling rock.
maybe if Draven
Could try
tried to-
swimming.
Maybe if Draven tried to sabotage the engine.
We'd still have to go underwater,
Yeah.
which we can. I don't care
Yeah,
if we do.
that is an option.
We
Could
can.
paint the duck black and hope that that makes it more sneaky.
Is something going to eat us in the water?
Yeah. that's the
Probably.
thing.
You're not sure,
Something-
actually.
Oh, something tried to eat people last time we were in this
Yeah.
river.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Ulf has killed all the things in the water.
Doubt.
I doubt that.
Heavy doubt.
No.
Maybe
could
Ulf
try
is
it.
like taming the Kraken, and he's gonna
Hi,
just like
sweet boy.
run through the town on a
Hi.
giant Kraken, and command it as his.
No,
like-
no,
The
no,
Kraken's
no, no.
never gonna happen. You're never gonna get a fight a
Ron
Kraken.
is trying in every
I'm ne-
campaign he
I'm
can.
never gonna get a Kraken. Which,
You got a
truthfully, I
Kraken in
don't.
fragments.
Not really. That was.
You did. You punched
was
a
a-
Kraken.
It was a fake
Get it.
Kraken.
We
Get a
didn't.
Kraken.
We didn't get to actually.
That was
fight
a
the
very real
Kraken.
Kraken, and you
Yeah,
were
but it
alone
only-
with it.
It hit me like one time, and it did like 10 damage or something. That's not real Kraken.
I don't think it did 10.
Or honk anything under 50 was basically 10.
Okay, heard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm picturing this very cool spy scene, and it's not going to work because they'll shoot us if we get on the bridge. So I've run out of
I mean,
ideas.
they will shoot at you. Doesn't mean that they.
Oh
will
yeah,
hit you.
we can
Yeah, true.
prowl. We can be stealthy. They won't see us. I'm Groot stealth roll.
Okay. Are there any pipes coming up beneath the tunnel?
Beneath the bridge.
Yes.
Which bridge?
Oh, like a troll tunnel. Like a troll.
Where are we right now?
So yeah, the ship right now.
There.
Let me switch to the Duskfall map, actually,
Oh my god.
and I will put us on the map screen here. So if you're looking on Duskfall detailed,
Yes, you're.
oh,
my
everything's
God.
flipped. Let me reorient myself here.
Oh my
I
god.
Yeah.
forgot everything is flipped. Okay, it's flipped.
Sit
That-
like
It's
this.
flipped clockwise. So you
Everybody
guys
has to sit like this.
are here. Yeah. Okay. You guys are here
Oh, this is
right
like,
now.
Where are you? Oh,
Right here.
it's so much smaller than the original map.
Oh, okay. there. Okay.
Oh, I got it. I got
Okay.
it.
So where is the
This is
ship?
what I'm made for.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yep.
Here, I will
It's also
put
very
this token
there's
for
something
the
called
ship.
Soap Street, boys.
The ship
Boy.
is currently under the Barrow Bridge right now. So like it started here, and in the time it took you to like make the mast, get out here, it has reached this bridge. So
Okay.
which bridge are you referring to that has tunnels? Because there's this one, there's the Jailer's Bridge, there's the Blindfold Bridge, and then that's it. There's no more bridges then.
Are there any under this one then?
This bridge right here.
There's no name that I can see.
Yeah, so there's no like pipes or anything, but there are caves here, as you can see. There's like a cave system here, and looking at your maps and tunnels, there is a tunnel that leads there, although you'll be cutting it very close.
What was our mission again? If we choose to accept it.
Stop the boat from leaving. What?
Yeah.
Bubba?
Do
What's
not
the
let the
need?
boat
What's the matter?
Leave? Like,
What's the matter?
Yeah. Leave
exit the city.
Mm.
okay. So we're assuming.
The governor is on it.
Is it too big to fit in?
He's on it now.
Yeah.
Boys. What?
Oh.
So
The
we don't see the
race-
governor.
The Wraiths are smuggling the governor out of the city.
Where
in
are they
this
go?
boat.
Hold on.
So hold on. Yeah. The boat
Where-
came in from like outside.
Well, so the governor lives in White Crown here.
Oh.
So a boat swung by, picked him up,
Oh.
and went over here
Why is it
into
coming
the
over
river.
here then? Why didn't it just leave?
Because that's open ocean out there.
Okay, so yeah, we really gotta
Oh,
go.
it's
I
trying
thought
to
we
go
had more
this
time.
way.
Yeah.
Here, I can draw the route that you think it's gonna take if it
Yeah,
wants to
Hi,
leave.
honey.
This
What's
is
the matter?
this is the most efficient way
What's the
out of
matter?
the city.
Heard.
What's the matter?
Is the
Don't bite,
governor
don't
like
bite,
the
don't bite.
highest office?
Yes,
Okay.
he's the guy. There's a city council, but they're like under him.
Okay. Let's shoot for this tunnel, I guess, and try to.
Okay. So
Jump
you
on the
guys want to like get in the caves over here, and
Yeah.
then wait for the oh my gosh, get this giant blue X out of here.
I was marking where we were.
Boys.
I
Stop.
have this right here.
It's so tiny though. If you're
Alright.
zoomed out at all on the map, it's so small.
Okay, I'll make it bigger.
That's what she said.
You
It's
always make
bigger.
it
Look at that.
Nice.
Thumbtack
Holy shit, this
and
town is
enlarged.
huge.
This is just a ridiculously detailed like
huge.
street by street map.
This town
Oh.
is huge.
Huge.
China.
Like every
So-
single street that exists in the city is mapped on this map.
Oh. I didn't mean to click
Joe, you
that.
should live on Vinegar Street because you're salty AF.
I
What about
am
Sardine
salty AF.
Street?
Yeah, that one too,
Yo,
because you're
cause you're
gross.
fishy. Ah!
Because your pussy smells like a fish.
Hello, ladies.
Anyway, so what
hey.
your plan is to get in the tunnels, go to the caves, then what? Like, what's your entry point into the ship? Or what are you gonna
Do
do?
the same thing that we did where we did like climb over to underneath the bridge to.
We're gonna jump.
Onto the top of the ship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's people on there.
Yeah.
There's two
Boys.
turrets with military grade
Okay, we can't go
weapons on it.
under the
a
boat.
sniper.
We can't go over the boat. We're gonna
We
go
could
through
go
the
under
boat.
the boat.
Something
Boys.
will eat us.
Boys. Oh, boys. Where the white women at?
Where the white women at?
Classic movie.
Oh, boys. Look
So
what I have
funny.
here. I added it to our movie list.
We should definitely watch that.
It's a good movie.
I'll go with whatever. Somebody decide. What are we doing?
What, Bubs? What?
Don't let me decide, because I'm a ghost. I'm just gonna do what y'all want me to do.
You guys are the
mean-
most bottom gang
I
of
know.
criminals
Listen,
I've
I've
ever seen.
suggested
Shut up.
jumping. I said let's jump on the boat, and everyone's like, no, we can't do that. So somebody else. Make
I
a
didn't say
decision.
we can't do that. I just reminded you that there's people on top of
Okay,
the boat,
so
so it's gonna be hard to be
somebody
sneaky.
decide what we're gonna do then.
We can do on top of the boat. We just
Nope.
also still have to get
Nope.
underneath the boat. You still can't get to the engine unless we go underneath the boat.
We can't get to the engine anyway because the engine is on. Have you seen Finding Nemo? This is what happens.
Come on,
No,
buddy.
okay.
You get sucked into the fan, and then you die. That's how Gil tore his fin.
I could probably sabotage something.
That
Oh,
was
they
a
go
fish
do it.
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to
That
get
was a
the
fish tank,
turret
not a
people?
boat.
Go on, Bubs.
So it's gonna be even worse. He's also a fish,
What?
not a human. So this is the scale.
I mean, if you want to take out the turret people,
Yeah.
is that the only people on top?
There's also a sniper.
Yeah.
Just
I
go
mean,
start
maybe
sucking all of them.
Maybe I could take care of the sniper.
That's true.
You can just eat people, Jill. Go eat people.
Well,
Well,
there's
they
that.
can hurt.
There is an aura
hurt.
of
Yeah.
Yeah.
bad spirit
Yeah.
stuff around it.
Unless
Hmm.
we manage to turn that off.
Oh,
we do
but that's
push up.
only like on the top half. So Jill, go underneath and go up from the bottom. Problem solved.
Well, I'm guessing it's like a spear.
Nah,
of
it's like a hemisphere. It's like a half globe, you know.
They wanted to save energy and not go
Yeah,
underwater.
yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know
would
what?
just go underwater.
Yeah, ghosts can't swim.
Ghost can. What happens if a ghost goes underwater?
They,
Probably
they're,
nothing.
they're an
You get
underwater
wet.
ghost.
I guess, yeah, nothing happens.
Talked all the dead fish down there. Pollution,
Yeah.
am I right?
God,
I mean, you could go fly underneath.
that's what I could. I could try to like phase through the bottom of the boat, but I don't know how.
Yeah, Kitty pride that
uh,
shit.
I don't know how far their like sphere of
Oh, idea.
energy goes.
We put Jill
Yes.
in a box and we throw the box through the barrier, and then Jill pops out from the box on the boat.
I guarantee you, the barrier is not just a barrier.
The lightning barrier. The lightning barrier worked.
The lightning barrier worked,
That's
and we
true.
can't even see this thing. Only you can see it, so it's not really even there for us. So we can just toss the box onto the boat, and then you can
Are you
pop out, and you'll be okay.
gaslighting me? Okay.
I'll
we could
call
try
you
that.
an idiot. No, I don't think it's actually gonna work. That was a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin's
Darn it.
smiling, so he knows.
Wow,
it's
remember when we ended last game and Austin was like, it might be a short session, and we sat here for almost an hour and haven't done anything?
That's okay.
Well, it's part
Is
of the
there
planning
anything
process.
like
I'll plan your
That-
process.
automatically looks
Wish.
like it's like making this barrier? Like anything that stands out on the top of it?
Nothing on the outside. The outside is armor plating and the turrets.
Okay. Well,
And you see a hatch on top as well,
Ah.
but it is closed.
I always find the hatch.
True.
I
Classic.
mean, I could try and start sniping if we want, but I don't know
If-
how well it's gonna go.
If Draven could just get close enough to the engine, like how deep, like how like far under the ship is the engine?
Oh, it's just there.
Oh.
Like, it's not. I shouldn't say the engine. The engine is still inside the ship.
Oh,
like,
right.
the propellers and stuff are.
How easy would it be to get past the propellers and into that part?
You're gonna be pulling a Gil from Finding Nemo. You got a big enough rock to stop that? Because then we'll be fine. You with your
Maybe-
tiny fin can go shove that rock in there, then maybe we'll be alright. But otherwise,
Maybe we could just sabotage the propellers. I mean,
Mr. No Legs over there gonna kick a rock in that propeller? I don't think so.
Christ.
There's no
I have
obvious
legs again, fuck
access
off.
into the ship from the propellers because all of the mechanical stuff is encased in the metal inside.
right.
So you would have
we
to
know there's a way in.
you would have to make your own way in, pretty much.
Or just sabotage.
Once you stop the propeller, you swim up through the thing and through the tube, and then you're there. You're fine. Then you have to
Yeah.
stop the filter, and then they'll clean the tank. It's fine.
You are. Tank is clean.
Sun is shining. The sun is not shining. It's
The
duskfall.
sun is in pieces in the sky.
The sun is in
Move out of the
pieces.
way, Flo.
The propeller is moving.
You guys made me ink. Okay.
Me every time I look at Jill.
Hush.
Gosh.
Hush.
I mean, okay. Do we want to knock over a bridge in front of it so the propellers stop momentarily and then Draven can get inside?
happen.
You what?
Do we want to
Like,
explode a bridge, make a bunch of debris fall so they have to stop the ship for a second to be like, what the fuck just happened?
Do
Hopefully.
we know if they would even stop the ship or if they would just keep going? It
Nope.
It's the
No
Titanic.
idea.
They're just gonna keep barreling
Yeah.
ahead, and they're gonna ignore the iceberg
don't
in the
know.
water, and
Maybe
then
they
it'll
won't.
sink on its own.
If it hits
Problem
like
solved.
the front of the ship, maybe they'll be like, whoa, whoa.
Maybe.
Sure.
Because
I mean,
if we hit the top of it, then the snipers might get hit, and then they'll have to be
Yeah.
like, replace
At
our
this point,
boys.
we're great at blowing up bridges. Let's just do
That's
that again,
true,
and
we
we'll
could-
see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
sure.
And then hopefully get underwater and get in through the propellers. Hopefully while
I
they're
really
off.
don't want to go in the water, to be honest with you.
I don't either, but I don't know what else to do.
As long as we can prime the bombs before the wraiths see us, because they've been patrolling apparently.
What if we drop down on the wreckage like they did in that, like when Monty Ohm animated that Dead Fantasy
yeah.
thing, and they like dropped down on the pieces of the
Okay.
building as it was falling apart.
Yeah, maybe.
Then you shoot your gun
go
for
back.
like a propulsion boost, and you slow the fall.
I mean,
You are
I'm
so
okay
silly.
with that. We're gonna get crushed by some rocks, but yeah, I'm good.
So you're gonna go up on a bridge, break it, and then ride the debris down onto the top of the ship.
Why is everyone leaving?
I have to
I'm,
get
I'm
this
still
dog.
here,
I'm
I
sorry.
have to- that's kind of metal as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
Dog.
It's not gonna work, but it
Doesn't sound
sounds super
survivable,
cool.
But yeah.
Y'all,
I mean,
y'all
okay.
do what you want because I'm already dead. So.
It's great to drop the bridge. I agree with that. We don't have anything to follow up with that though.
Yeah. Well, so dropping the bridge would slow them down.
Maybe. We're
Um,
hoping at least, yes.
So the goal for getting on
Oh,
the ship is to
what
blow
it-
up the.
When it like slows down, we can just like sabotage the propellers or something so that it can't move anymore.
I think
Yeah.
that's what Shannon was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
Okay,
great idea, me.
sounds
Thanks.
good. So the plan is
over
particularly
that all
bold
on my own.
ordering.
Oh, we're still
Yeah.
at this shit. Oi. Are we infiltrating the ship?
What?
Are we
We just want to
infiltrating
make
the
we
ship?
want to make sure the ship doesn't leave
We're
the city.
infiltrating the
But are we
engine.
going to infiltrate it after
We-
it stops or
We
no?
have to get to
Do
the
we
engine.
have
Okay.
to?
I'm
If we're-
asking
if
because we
we're
get
trying to-
plus 1D for the engagement roll if we're executing an infiltration. So
Yeah,
are
'cause
we
I mean,
infiltrating the ship?
I think so because we have to get into the engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this operation
we
overly
killing the man?
complex?
Yes.
It's really not when you think about
Oh,
it.
it's not.
It's
Okay.
blow up bridge, sabotage engine.
All right.
2 steps.
Does the
How many
detail
engines have
expose
you sabotaged?
a vulnerability of
Two.
the
I haven't
target?
done any,
No, it
but-
does not. Is the target
Or
strongest
even
against
hopefully has.
this? They have particular defenses or preparations.
No, they don't.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight?
Nope.
No.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think
Yeah, what
Costa
about, like,
can.
Ulf.
Wolf, yeah.
Just kidding.
Let's just hit
you
him
won't
up while
pop
he's while he's establishing a revolution. Let's just go over and be like, hey,
Hey,
you know anything
Wolf.
about this boat?
You have a lot of people in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the orphans, not the nun.
I mean, the orphans are learning quite a lot,
I mean,
to be
could
fair. I mean,
would
I have a
Brom
lot
know
to
anything to
do.
help us since he knows boats?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
true.
sure. All right, +1.
Neither.
Any enemies or rivals interfering? Yeah, the race.
Fuck those guys. We
What?
should have
No.
paid them.
I said pay them if you want, and everyone's like, no, you're gonna pay, so shut up.
All right, we're down to 1D.
No,
do
plus
we get
1
that
for
extra one
infiltration,
too?
I
yeah.
already took that into account.
Ah!
Oh god.
There are other factors at play.
Y'all, we're fucked.
Who wants
Bad
to
idea.
roll the 1D?
I will.
Okay.
Great. The guy who got us into this mess.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
suck on
Not
that,
bad.
you... Take my back cock in your mouth.
All right. So the
Oh.
the boat is right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh-huh.
Are
Better
you
than
guys,
the one you rolled earlier.
You guys are setting up explosives underneath this bridge.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Who's doing that? And who's going to be? Okay.
Me.
So the boat's going to be about here by the time you get over here. So, who's doing what?
I will sneakily set up explosives on the bridge.
Yeah. If
Okay.
Draven and Silas want to do that, I can stand off to the side to keep a sniping position.
But
and
Draven
then
needs
if
to
I need
sabotage the engine, right? Once it stops, so Draven shouldn't be on the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I
Unless
can
he
help
jumps
you, and
off
I
the
can
bridge.
still be.
Yeah, you can
Into the
still
water.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
like
you could do
stay.
that.
I'll stay up under the bridge with you, so I can still be in a position to snipe people. But I'll
Okay.
also help you set up
Okay.
explosives.
Asher, Silas,
And then-
explosives on the bridge. Ira doing nothing as usual. Draven,
What?
wait, you have
You want to keep a
what are you gonna
lookout,
do?
Ira?
What are you gonna do, Joe? Yeah,
I can-
look out on the bridge so that if
That's
people are like,
what I-
"Hey, look
If
at
you
that."
let me speak, I
No.
would say the same exact
You're
thing.
never mind. Never mind. I should. We're
So
streaming.
this barrier isn't physically stopping you. You can go through the barrier. You're just gonna have to
Oh,
take. You're just gonna have to take drain to do so, because
bro, we could
it's
have had
it's
so many
like
ideas like 12 minutes ago.
it's like a mass souped up spirit vein effect.
Oh. You could have just gone through it and ate all the people, and we would have been fine.
So
That-
it's going to be very bad for you if you go through it, but it is not impossible
dead,
for you
so
to
who
go through
cares?
it.
I'm dead, but I don't want to die again. I have an epilogue to write.
We don't know if that actually happens, so we might as well find out.
Oh
You think
my
we're ever gonna play
God.
this game again? Now's the time to figure out everything.
We better.
Nope. Also made
No.
it very clear at the start of this, we're never playing again.
Yeah, Starco's over.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm
The
gonna keep
guys-
a lookout and help Asher.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm there too, so that would be nice to help both of us. You know.
Oh no, I'm gonna help Asher only.
Ugh.
All right. So Silas
I
and
hate you, I
Draven,
love
you're
you.
sneaking onto the
No,
boat.
Silas and Asher
Silas and Asher are sneaking onto
on the bridge.
I thought
Yeah,
Asher was
like-
sniping.
We're
Yes.
going under the bridge like we did before
Okay.
to plant explosives, and Asher can still like snipe from hanging down under the bridge.
But you're gonna blow the bridge up.
And then, well, we're gonna leave. We're not gonna stay there and wait for the bridge to explode. We're gonna, after planting the explosives, we're gonna leave,
Right. Okay.
just like we did before. Why is this so? We set explosives on the other giant bridge, and we didn't stay on the bridge and let it explode. We left
Okay.
under the bridge.
So make a roll
Sneak.
to avoid these snipers and the gangs
Alright,
roaming the
I will lead a
streets.
group action.
What's wrong, Bubs? What, Bubba?
I
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
talk to
Oh.
Shannon.
Classic. Amazing.
Come on, Shannon. Shannon, push
on.
yourself. Shannon, push yourself. Shannon, push yourself.
Okay, I'll push myself. Why, honey? Is it 2 stress, right?
Yes.
Why?
Ah,
We need a
What,
6. We
Papa?
need a 6.
What? What's the
Oh, we're
matter?
screwed.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Incredible. So
No.
you guys are about okay. I'll make 2 copies of
Hey,
this,
guys, we're
and then make this
LOL.
background. I'll make this background kind of like blue. So this here is.
Hi, honey. Yes,
So
love.
we got Ira and Draven together in the tunnels.
No, Ira is lookout on the bridge also.
Okay, so there's 3 groups.
What, honey?
So you
Wait,
got
am I
Ira
on the
here.
Or wait,
You're in the
no,
tunnel.
I'm in the tunnel. Okay, yeah.
So we got Draven in the tunnel. And then this is Silas and Asher.
Yes. Crawling under the bridge. Well, not crawling. We're climbing under the
Yeah.
bridge.
Okay, so Ira is floating. Okay, amazing. You guys get your climbing gear out. That you will, I mean, how, or do you have an alternative way of getting up there?
We're just going raw. No climbing gear. We're just
raw dogging.
Yeah.
Why not?
No, we have
That would be literally impossible.
Yeah.
we have climbing gear.
Okay, so mark load for that. And
I have light climbing gear.
so as you guys are rigging up your harnesses and everything, there's a hail of gunfire from either side of the river as bullets start raining down from the rooftops on either side. One's going to hit you in the leg, Silas, giving you level 2 harm,
It
grazed
will not.
leg.
I'm going to
Okay.
resist it.
And then the other one is going to hit Asher in the arm, giving you level 2 harm, shot in the arm.
Fortunate. I know.
Can I just do this to avoid rolling? Can I shift into the ghost field so that it doesn't hit me?
Sure. Does that cause stress?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure,
I
you can
should-
do that.
Become shadowy and insubstantial for a few moments. So as the bullet is flying at me, I will shift into the ghost veil,
Okay.
and I will
Sounds
just
good.
avoid rolling so that I don't get harmed.
Okay. Is Asher just gonna get shot? You will have a -2 to all rolls. Or -1
Okay,
to all
well,
rolls because of level 2 harm.
Let's actually try and dodge that.
Okay.
So roll my least, right?
No,
you roll whichever
how are
one
you
you're
dodging
going
out
to.
of the
Oh.
way? Or
I
how
mean-
are you not getting hit?
I know, my knee.
Sorry.
What's up? Probably try to like. What? Like swing his way out of the way. So like. I know. What?
Okay, can you roll that?
Sorry. And sorry, is it like one of the insight prowess resolve, or is it the other one?
Yes, this is a resistance roll. Okay, so you will take 4 stress from this as you dodge out of the way, taking cover under the bridge. At this point, Ira, you see over on the boat that the turrets swivel, and the one in the middle with the spotlight turns and
Ooh.
shines up at the bridge. And one of the cannons, you see somebody pulls a lever, and a giant, like, just rod of iron just flies at you, crackling with electricity. These are electroplasmic turrets, as it will fly through you, giving you level 1 harm, disincorporated form,
Oh.
Oh, that's a
my
good
God.
word.
which will reduce
my
your
God.
effect from level 1 harm, unless you want to do something about it.
Can I dodge?
Yeah, you can make
Can
a
I-
resistance roll.
Open your mouth and eat it. Kirby
Open
style.
your mouth
just
and I'm gonna use.
suck it up.
I'm going to just
Nice
attempt
noise.
to fly out of the fucking way with my prowess.
All right.
Very eloquent.
Okay, so you suffer 2 stress, and you manage to dodge out of the way of these bullets. I would say that Asher and Silas, you are now in a desperate position, hanging from this bridge with gunfire on all sides. Draven, you're in the tunnels with your waterproof explosives at the ready, and Ira, you're getting shot at as well. What do you all do? What's the plan? The boat
Send
grows
them
closer.
explosives- Send those explosives and getting off the bridge.
Okay, you want to make a roll for that?
Sure.
Hurry the fuck up.
Hey, hush.
This is a desperate position.
I rolled desperately.
Okay,
You want me to?
make sure you
I-
mark
I
XP.
roll.
I
I
did
roll
indeed.
desperately.
Looks good. E5. Okay.
I rolled desperately.
You are planting these explosives, and once again, the other turret has come to bear, and they are starting to shoot electroplasmic bullets in Ira's direction. The snipers
Okay.
in general are continuing to rain bullets down on you guys as you are attempting to dodge. In the streets, you can see there's people, like, you see there are people climbing up the buildings. Some of Ulf's guys are climbing up to try and get to these snipers and everything.
Hey,
But they're also, a lot of them are getting picked off before they can even get to the building.
ooh.
So, what do you plant these explosives? You have them about halfway across the bridge. The gun, it is getting hot. You're basically you are not in a position to continue to dodge for much longer, but you only have half of the explosives rigged. If you go any more, you will risk injury or something bad also happening. Ira, being in the open like this is not going to bode well for you in the future.
Right.
In the very near
will-
future.
I
I'm
will
gonna.
head back.
Oh.
I will be content with. I don't know if Asher wants to keep going, but I am good with at least half of the bridge, and I will just go.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did a
I'm
lot of
gonna-
damage with half a bridge set on explosives before, so fingers crossed. You
Yeah.
know,
Go lay down.
I'm gonna hide.
if you
I'm gonna hide
insist.
somewhere.
Okay. Float off into a corner somewhere.
Yeah. No, thank you.
The boat is approaching.
Blow it up! Blow it up! Blow it up! Oh wait, I guess we wait a little bit
Yeah.
more.
A little bit longer.
And you see that it is starting to slow down.
Hmm.
Well, that's what we wanted.
Yeah, but why is it doing that on its own?
And you
Cares.
see its bearing starts to turn.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Go sabotage.
I will give it a cone so that you can see which direction it's facing.
Well, now this you gotta get over there and sabotage it before.
I can't do
goes too
that
far.
actually. Anyway, it's facing this direction, and it looks
Oh,
like
it's gonna
it
go
is.
up and. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
It is moving to avoid your bridge at the moment. There you go. There are people. Oh, actually, I can do this. One of these, and then I can rotate it like that.
Oh, that is smart.
All right. So you guys see that this boat is slowly starting. It's a big boat, and the guys on top are just gonna start unloading at the bridge. So
Go,
bullets
go,
are
blow it up,
flying
blow it
towards
up.
the explosives that you have strapped to the
Go.
bottom of the bridge.
I've been God. You need to get out there and blow up that boat.
Okay.
Plant those explosives on that boat.
So yeah, it is turning right now. It's not currently moving in any
now.
direction.
Well,
Well, it's starting to turn, but we can't wait for it to turn all the way.
Well, do you want me to just jump in the water and go?
Whatever you were gonna do, yeah, go.
Okay. Well, okay. I wasn't sure if that was the plan or not. Oh, fine.
All right, you're gonna
I'll try to-
swim towards the boat.
As
All
fast
right.
as I can with my waterproof.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bombs.
make a roll for that.
All right.
Swim roll.
Swim roll. Risky standard. Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
I'll push myself too. I can push myself a little bit. That'll
Okay.
be fun.
All right, a partial success.
My
So you
God.
will get to the bottom of the boat. You're holding your breath, right? You don't have any sort of breathing apparatus.
How much would that? I mean, how far would this swim have been? I guess I should check
Pretty
that
far. They're not anywhere near where you thought they would be.
first. Okay, I guess I could.
You will
probably-
be under a time crunch to plant the explosives, unless you have some way to help you breathe underwater.
Let me see. What would that be considered? A breathing apparatus of some sort. Crap.
Our set doesn't come with demolition tools.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm looking through all my gear here, my items to see what would count as like, I don't know, scuba gear or some type of underwater breathing apparatus.
That is not standard issue of any gear, so that will have to
Okay.
be something that you have previously prepared
Okay.
or something like that.
Like a gadget?
If you have previously created it, yeah.
Shit. Well, then I have nothing.
I
so
mean,
I'm
you
just
can
gonna have
flash back to create it.
Back.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could flash back. I'll just do that then.
Okay, make a roll.
Alright.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. So you've been tinkering with this device for a while, and you just kind of hope that it works, put it on, and dive into the water, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. It's hard to see in the murky water as you're swimming your way through the river, getting up to this boat. But you get underneath it, like little bubbles kind of coming off of the side of it. It's pitch black. There's stars beneath you. There's things moving all around, although they don't seem to be making any aggressive action towards you yet. As you reach the bottom of this boat, there's 2 large propellers. One, they're like spinning opposite directions, kind of slowly, trying to turn the boat.
I'm gonna try to plant the bombs as close to them as possible without, getting chopped up. And I'm assuming they would probably have some type of like chemical timer on them. So.
Okay, sure. So where are you putting the bombs?
Right near where the propellers are. I guess like the propellers like go into like the ship. So I guess right where the propellers join the ship, maybe.
Okay, yeah,
And, like,
right
blast
at
them
that.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Sounds good. You plant the explosives there. Let's see a roll for that.
I'm gonna take more stress too. Did I need to take stress for that flashback too?
Yeah, 1 stress.
1 stress, okay. Alright, 3 more stress then.
Nice. Okay. You plant the explosives. They're on a timer. Asher and Silas, you have gotten off the boat. Ira, you have, or the bridge. You have gone off to the side. As these turrets blow up this bridge, they hit the explosives and collapse the bridge. As this thing is turning, they're shooting at the bridge. It collapses into the river. As the bombs underneath it go off, you can see this kind of swell of water around it as the boat rocks to the side, driven underwater. You're pushed back by this shockwave, but you can see that one of the propellers has detached completely and is floating, and water is rushing into the bottom. And actually, let's take a quick 5. I gotta do something really quick, so
Okay.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Fun.
Hey, we're back. All right.
Hello.
So you've just blown up one of the propellers of the ship, and it is rocked to the side, and water is it's also 9 p.m. The boat has rocked to the side, and water has started to rush in, Draven, and this thing kind of sinks a little bit on one side, but then it stops, and the other propeller continues on. Now that you're underwater, though, and they know that something is up down there, so the turrets turn from shooting at the bridge and start blasting into the water around.
As soon as Draven planted the bombs, he would have been swimming back to the caves. So I
Okay.
assumed that would be-
Sounds good. So they just start spraying their guns into the water, like the bullet tuk, 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 throwing up little splashes and everything. Meanwhile, on the side of the river there, Silas and Asher, you have descended from the bridge that has just exploded, raining debris down into the water. There's more fighting on the street. You can hear a conflict between the Wraiths and somebody out there. You're on the banks of the river, and the ship is moving a whole lot slower as it is finished turning, and it is now moving forward.
Start rushing over there. Not rushing, but like sneakily going along the bank.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
All right, make a roll. If you're gonna go after it. Oops.
That's the wrong one.
Do we want to do a group? Because I'm.
Sure.
Do you want to do it or do you? All right.
I will always lead the group actions
Heard that.
for stealth.
Amazing. Stealth.
Okay.
Heyo.
6.
Hey.
So you guys are able to make your way across the bank and towards this boat as it enters this narrow channel. It is heading, it is heading up towards the Falcon Bridge up here, and you are pressed up against the wall of some sort of, well, this is the park here, so I guess you're like hidden among some plants around here.
And I punch Asher in the throat, and then just instantly like shrink away a little bit.
Amazing.
Dang
All
it!
right.
What?
The genuine look of just confusion on Shannon's face.
Draven, you have made it back to the river caves.
Just like...
All right.
When
What are we doing, Shannon? What's happening?
I'm waiting for the explosion to go off for the propeller.
Okay.
One of them already blew up.
I didn't think it exploded yet. I thought that was.
Oh.
Are
something
we?
else.
Is the other one exploding, or is only okay?
Only got one.
Oh, they all went off. Okay. All of them
I
went off.
can't really
Shit.
do it.
I thought all of them went off. Uh-oh.
They did all go off. It's just they were
Oh,
only
yeah,
enough to get one
I
of them.
thought we. Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck.
I'm gonna start trying to pick people off the top.
Okay. Make a roll.
I
So you're
start
gonna be
shooting.
going for the people in the turrets.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see if I have things. for
sorry.
this. I think I have to push myself for it, so I can't do that. But
Can I also attack simultaneously?
With what?
A throwing knife.
So you're gonna throw a throwing knife from up on the bank.
Well, how close are we?
hey,
They're like down in the river.
Oh,
You guys are
how
like
high-
on the
I
bank
thought
near
we
the
were-
park.
oh, okay, never mind then. I'll let you handle that. Good luck.
A 6?
You did good.
Okay. Your shot rings out, and one of the guys in the turrets kind of just slumps over. Bullet through the head. The boat continues on as the spotlight swivels your way, and there's return fire as bullets just rain in the area around you. You're basically pinned down for like whatever cover you're behind. You're not going to be able to leave until they stop shooting.
Okay. But it's just one turret.
There's one turret, and then the sniper as well is shining the spotlight on you, so it's really hard to see the boat
Okay.
because it's shining right at you. Ira and Draven, what are you two doing?
That's a good question. Am I able to see like where Silas is from where I'm at? Like, does it seem
I mean,
safe
you
to me
know
go
the
there?
general area where they are because you can see bullets
Yeah.
and
okay.
everything going there.
So, not exactly a safe spot to go.
Think how I can help without getting close to that freaking boat.
You said that water was rushing into the boat.
Well, it has since
It
stopped.
was. It's since stopped. Fuck.
We need to destroy the engine.
Yeah. I was just thinking I could have. Well, I'm not sure how big the hole would have been if Draven could have slipped in, but looks like it's too late now.
Can I? Should I risk it for the biscuit? Of course I should. It's blades in the dark. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the boat and try to phase my way through and find
Into
the
the boat?
engine. Yeah.
Okay. So just getting through this barrier is gonna require 2 drain.
Okay.
Just to like overcome the Spirit Bane effect.
Mhm.
And then if you want to go through walls, then you're going to have to use your Dissipate, which uses drain.
Yeah.
So longer than a moment will take more drain.
Okay.
And they do have electroplasmic weapons. So it's up to you.
Fuck. If I max out, I can't do anything. Am I on the right character sheet?
If you double click on Ira, it does not link to your character sheet now. I'll link it to yours.
I think. Fuck. Because if I max out with drain, I can't do anything anymore, right? It kind of works exactly like stress.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn. I hate these stupid Spirit Bane charms. Oh my god. Okay. How? So I take extra drain for it lasting longer than a moment. Is that any duration of time?
So you take 1 drain to dissipate, and then you can take another drain to make it last a minute. 3 drain for an hour, 4 drain for a day.
Can I blow this thing up in a minute?
This is just you passing through solid objects, so once you're inside, then it doesn't matter if you are
Oh, that's
dissipated
true.
or not.
That's true. Okay, I'm only gonna
Although
do
you
it
can
for a
use
moment.
it to turn invisible
That's true.
as well.
I'm gonna phase through the wall of the ship into where the engine would be.
Okay.
Which is 1 drain, and then. Well, first, can I make it to where? Fuck. Never mind. Okay. I go to where the engine is.
Okay, so you're gonna start flying at the boat.
Yes.
Okay. Are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you just trying to be fast?
I'm trying to be fast.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're flying towards the boat, and while the mounted main gun does not stop shooting in the direction of Asher and Silas, the sniper spotlight does turn and look at you, and it will start shooting at you as you approach the boat. So you'll have to make a roll here to see if you can make it there unscathed.
Cool.
You got this, queen.
I'm gonna. That's an action roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Risky?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do finesse to finesse my way through.
All right.
Oh,
let's do it.
legendary.
So
Nice.
you'll
Oh
take
my
2
lord.
drain from entering the radius of this Spirit Bane
Mhm.
effect.
God, it was-
You'll take another 1 drain to go through it, through the wall. So
Mhm.
you bob and weave, like dissipating and then reforming around bullets as they're shooting at you, and then you just phase through the wall of this thing. You are inside a tiny room towards the back of it. There are 2 people in here working. One of them you see has a welding torch and is welding a metal plate to the floor, while the other, they're standing in about ankle deep water right now. One of them is welding a metal plate to the floor, while the other one is trying to fix, like he has a wrench and he's like tightening bolts, loosening something. He's replacing a pipe that has been broken on the inside. The whole engine is still running.
Fuck.
What do you
Okay. Can I kill these people?
do? How are you gonna kill them?
Can I suck their souls out?
Yes, queen, suck them
You'll have to
dry.
make a roll. You couldn't do them both at once.
Okay. Goodness
But
gracious.
they're into
What
it,
action?
so it's fine.
What action is sucking a soul?
Well, it depends on how you're doing it.
Ayo.
Skirmish is for close quarters combat. Finesse is for like ambush, or prowl is for like ambushing people.
Mm.
Hunt is for like doing it from range or up close. Attune is like using ghost powers and all that sort of stuff. And
Okay.
however you're gonna go about doing it, yeah.
What does finesse do? Like, what is the definition of finesse?
Is doing something with grace and like precision. And
Oh yeah. Then that.
All right.
Like a ballerina.
Yeah, sure. So who are you going for?
Oh, I'm going for the welder.
All right, you start coursing towards the
Oh.
welder, but your head starts spinning as the effects of this spirit bane device or whatever start getting to you, and you stop right before as the guy looks up, breath coming out for a second, and he looks up and scrambles back, and he says, "There's a ghost inside! There's a ghost inside!" And the other guy looks over, and he looks over towards the door, and he's about to make a break for it. Asher and Silas, what are you doing? You're pinned down by the remaining gun. If you stick your head out, it's gonna get blown off.
Yeah. Once the light goes away, okay. The second that it has to stop, I'm jumping up to shoot at the other turret guy.
What do you mean it has to stop?
Huh?
What do you mean it has to stop?
No, I said if it stops.
Oh, okay.
Like if he has to reload or something.
Okay.
Can I hold out like a mirror so that Asher can like take like a shot from behind kind of thing and not look at it?
Oh, like a blind shot? Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do
Could
that.
try.
Your effect would be lesser though, so it'd be.
That's fine. I mean, I'll take a pot shot.
Yeah, take a
right now.
pot shot while we're waiting. You know, might as well.
Fair,
But like
fair.
the second he stops shooting, even if it's just for like a moment, I'm
And
gonna
then you'll
pop
do it
up,
for
shoot,
real.
and
Yeah,
then
this is
go
just for
down.
funsies to see if it works. You know, it's gonna be super cool when you roll double sixes or whatever, and it just works.
So limited effect.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
What?
You're shooting from a mirror blind.
Yeah, that's super cool. Oh,
Ah!
five is good. 5 is good.
Not bad, not bad.
All right. Your shot does not hit the person. However, it does go through the barrel of the gun.
That's even cooler.
And they're not like straight through it, like through the side. And
That's still
it
pretty cool.
punches a hole through the barrel of the gun, and you see like steam like courses out through it, and you hear shouts, and he's like, "Hey, we need a new barrel right now!"
Did this turret stop? Did this turret stop?
It has, yeah, it has stopped. Although
Okay,
the
up.
sniper is starting to turn.
No, I
in
know,
your
but the
direction.
second that stopped, I'm gonna shoot at the dude, and then drop back
In the
down.
turret, in the big gun turret or the sniper.
Big gun turret first, and then I'll drop straight back down.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
That was
Can
cool.
I go back up to standard?
Yeah, this will be.
And I still have
Yay.
this mirror, so you know we can do it again.
Okay.
Yes!
Bullet goes. There's like a
See?
little gap where the guy looks through the chute, and right through the forehead, he says, "We need a new
Yeah.
gun," and then just
Yeah.
dies.
And I drop right back
Yeah,
down.
the sniper shines a spotlight on you. You hear footsteps from above you as 2 wraiths vault over the park. And all right, go ahead and make a roll. Draven, what are you doing at this point? Are you making your way over there, or what are you doing?
He's gonna try to make it as far or as close to the boat as he can without getting like spotted.
Over land.
Is I mean,
Seeds, bites, seeds.
probably. By
I have so many dice, and they're
So you're
all-
gonna
none
start
of them are
swimming
good.
across the river.
I guess, and if there's a spot like a pipe or something you can hide in.
Okay. Yeah, so Silas, they're jumping over, you throw knives at him. One of them hits one in the leg, and he like trips and somersaults and lands on the ground before picking himself back up. One of them draws a sword and is advancing on you, Asher,
Wait.
very quickly closing the distance. Yeah?
What does pushing yourself mean again? You take 2 stress
You get 2 stress for a plus
for an
1.
extra D.
Yeah, D.
Okay. I should have said that before then, because I have this thing that I guess I would have to do that before, because when I push
Yeah.
myself, I can make them attack each other.
Yeah, you would have had to do that.
Okay.
Before
I will
the
remember
roll.
for next
Okay.
time.
Yeah, so one is closing the gap on you, Asher. Another one has this big, like, blunderbuss, and it's leveling it at you, Silas. Meanwhile, inside the ship, Ira, you see the guy is scrambling to get away from you. He's holding up this, like, big pipe wrench and, like, swinging it at you, but it's kind of, like, passing through you. And the other guy is running towards the door, which is, like, this big bulkhead with a valve on it. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna find the quickest way to fucking break this stupid engine.
Okay. What are you gonna do? It's all sorts of
God.
pipes and pistons and gears, and there's like a big
Okay.
reservoir of electroplasm in here.
I'm going to use my poltergeist.
gonna wreck it.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, I can electrify it with dissipate.
Oh.
I think I'm going to
You electrify
sabotage
me.
it. Thank you. I think I'm going to I'll use dissipate and electrify the engine so it combusts.
Okay.
You
Okay.
make my heart combust.
So that takes a drain, right?
Yeah.
To dissipate. Okay. So you
Careful, queen.
just expand into this electrified cloud that there's a loud pop as you make contact with the water on the floor, and the guy in front of you just goes stiff, and he's like not moving, like all the muscles in his body like clenching at once, and the other guy is like just frozen, hand on the bulkhead. They're like shaking a little bit as there is a spark as the electricity hits the metal fixture, and the giant, you see a ignition and and like a ball of flame move through the pipes and head towards the tank, and then it just explodes. Fire all over the inside. The water at the bottom is on fire as this oil spreads across it, and the guys it only lasts for a moment, so once it stops, the guy wrenches open the bulkhead and he says, "Fire in the engine, there's a ghost in here!" So the ship has stopped moving for now. And you can see there are 3 Imperial military soldiers on the other side of this door inside this like little room. And they get up, grab their weapons, and start running towards you.
Eat them all, babe. Eat them all. Eat every last one of them.
Asher, this guy's coming at you with a sword. He's gonna stab like right towards you as you're trying to like maneuver your big rifle. So you'll take level 1 harm stabbed in the shoulder or glancing blow.
Can we do like a cool like team attack?
Oh. I was gonna say, as he stabs at me, can I like take a shot at the guy with the other gun?
Sure.
Can Asher resist this by doing a cool team attack?
Well, you can't like act upon somebody and resist at the same time. Resist is just lessening
I can't
a
resist.
consequence.
I don't think. I don't have the stress for it.
Never mind.
Then I'm gonna shoot at this other guy that's going for Silas.
Okay, you shoot him in the other leg, and he kind of flops forward, about to pick himself up. As this guy stabs you, it like glances off of your arm for level 1 harm.
Ow!
Silas, the guy's picking himself up off the ground, pulling up his gun. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna do a cool team attack now, where I'm going to just like slide underneath Asher and like shove him towards the guy with the gun as I come up, and I'm gonna stab up at the dude that has the sword, so that I'm more in the close range.
Why would you push me in front of the gun?
Because I want you to handle the gun. I don't want to deal with the gun. You can handle the gun. I'm getting the man with the sword. And I will attack him.
Okay. All right. Sword goes into the thigh, hitting the artery in there. Blood starts spraying everywhere as he clenches his leg and goes down. As you're standing there, the sniper shot goes off and back right past your head, and you have to like duck and flatten to the ground, or else you get shot. As the guy is about to unload a big old blunderbuss full of buckshot right into Asher. What are you doing?
So in hindsight, that
that sucks.
That just helped me more than anything. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? This guy's about to shoot you with a big old shotgun.
Shoot him back. Shoot him
first. Can I shoot him first?
You can try.
Ooh. Ooh. I can't resist this harm if it hurts. I'm gonna try and take a headshot on him before he can.
Yeah, there we go. End his
please.
life. Yeah, legend. Slay. We are killing it up here.
His finger pulls the trigger, and you can see the hammer going down. It's all in slow motion as you just shoot him straight through that, and he falls back, the gun going off into the air instead of right into your chest. As he falls to the ground dead, but once again, that sniper has you pinned down. Draven, you're right behind the boat, underwater. You only have about 10 minutes left of this breathing apparatus before the filter is no good.
Do I have more bombs I could try to place on that last propeller, try to get it dislodged?
Sure.
Okay. Got a little tinker for that. Risky standard. Sure.
Okay. You have a bomb planted there. Ira, inside the ship, there is another explosion underneath you as you see the metal panels underneath you crack as water starts to very slowly trickle in. The guys are dead. However, these 3 Imperial military guys have their guns aimed at you, and you can see, judging from like the bags at their hips and the boxes and everything, they are also loaded up to deal with ghosts. So you're in a corridor with a firing squad on one end and a blazing like oil fire behind you.
GTFO.
All right, what are you doing?
Tell them
I'm
you don't
gonna
believe in the
phase-
death penalty.
I'm going to
Firing squad's illegal.
phase. Shh. I'm going to phase through the wall again and just leave the boat.
All right, that's 2 drain.
Oh,
Do you
I'm
have enough
maxed
drains
out,
for that?
y'all.
You're done?
Oh no.
You're done.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you're out.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit.
Good night, Jill. Have a good sleep.
Good night.
Just out
where
of
is-
combat though, right?
No, she's dead
Yeah.
forever.
No, like, once you trauma out, you're gone for the session, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's what
Yeah.
I mean though, not like she's just gone.
Oh, no, she's not dead.
Okay. Come on, Eddie.
Oh, I am.
Well, this is the
I mean,
last
are
session,
you
so
sure
you never
you
get
want
to
to
play
do
again.
that?
Well, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you know
Oh,
what? I'll
wait.
stay up.
Maybe you only need to take 1. Let me check.
I think I only need
Dissipate.
to take 1.
In order to pass through solid objects, take 1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you only take 1 if you, unless you want it to last longer, so you're good.
Okay.
So you can just
Yeah.
step through the wall as you hear inside. And you exit through the left side of the ship, and on the street here in Watershed over here in Silkshore, you see through this fog and everything 2 armored carriages
Oh my god.
kind of making their way through. You see that the goats, the giant goats carrying them, have these like cloths pulled over their faces as part of the bridle and everything, and they are moving towards the boat.
Look like the wraiths or the. Oh,
Yeah, any identifying markers?
Ulf doesn't have this kind of hardware, so. There are more gunshots from the roof down at you, Asher and Silas, as if you stay here any longer, you're gonna get shot.
Okay, let's leave.
Go.
Where are you heading?
Yeah, we go.
Where to?
Keep. Yeah.
Where are you said the carriages over here in Watershed?
Yeah, they are moving over here.
Where are the
Here, let
bullets
me
coming
pull
from?
up the map for the stream. So there are people. There's a bullets from the sniper, and then there's people stationed on these buildings across the river that are shooting at you as well. So you're getting shot from 2 angles.
So
And
how
then there's a
steep is
park.
this?
Yeah, there's like a
Oh.
park with like.
Hey, let's go to the park.
Well, how
Let's just have,
steep
like-
is this down to the water?
How close?
Like, how steep is there a drop down? Is that what you said?
Oh
earlier?
yeah, there's a little bit of one, like
Yeah, I mean,
5
can
feet
we, like,
maybe.
Slide down to be like beside the boat.
What about the park? Want to go
Park's
have like a little
fine.
picnic or something?
I mean, yeah, but we want to get everybody else out.
Do we?
Yes.
We could just have like a fun little time in the park and
But
forget the job. Leave the thieving
We're
light
not
behind us.
forgetting the job. You got
Okay.
orphans to take care of.
Oh, true. We do have orphans to raise now. Oof. Having kids is tough, man. Don't have kids, everybody. The world's population is too high anyway. Stop reproducing. We will slide down the bank to go
Like
into the.
beside the boat. So
Maybe
that
like this
snipers
way.
Can't
Oh,
really
okay.
see us, and then.
Sure.
Okay, well there is that sniper that's still on the boat, so you're gonna get.
Let's head toward
Can
Draven so
I-
that there's more targets so that we might not get hit.
Draven's
Can
underwater.
I take a shot at the sniper?
As you
Yo.
slide down, sure.
Yeah, slide down shot.
Yeah.
Yo, come on, Shannon. Slide down
like an
shot. Let's go.
Apex. You slide and shooting. Ooh.
Oh, it was almost a
You
6. It was
go
almost a 6.
slide down. Shot rings out and blows your gun out of your hand. It tumbles down into the water and sinks under the water. You guys make it to the bottom. Your gun's in the water. Draven, you can see it way in the distance,
Wow,
very
Shannon.
quickly sinking underwater.
How are you gonna play your
I have
character
more,
now that
it's
you don't have a gun? Oh, okay.
Have more.
Is the propeller still attached to the
It is
gun?
like hanging there, like
Is that my
crooked.
rifle?
Yeah, your big, whatever your main gun is, whatever you were using.
Can I just plant, or do I think I have enough time to just get rid of the propeller entirely, like on my own? Would I need another bomb?
Yeah, but then your respirator device would be it. That's it.
Okay, so I'd have to surface pretty quick.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna stick a nice little bomb on there and just hope that works.
Okay, make a roll for that as you swim away.
All right, I'm gonna. Do I want to push myself?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Take 2 stress, you gain 1d. Meanwhile, outside, ooh, nice.
Yeah.
You managed to detach the rest of the propeller as you swim away and surface behind the thing. There is still, you can hear the plink of bullets hitting the water around you. Which shore are you going towards? Asher and Silas have just gotten next to the boat here. The sniper is still active. It is looking to take another shot straight at Asher or Silas.
I could do something. Am I within line of sight of the sniper?
You're
Or-
kind of
or
like
can I
below, but
see
you can
him?
kind of see the top of his head.
Oh, okay, I could do something, but that would put me out of the action. I'm just gonna swim to my besties.
Asher and
Okay.
Silas over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you swim
yeah,
over
that'd
there. You're all together there. And Ira, you're on that side. The carriages have pulled up, like 5 soldiers pour out of it and take up positions. There you can hear there's gunshots and fighting coming from up here in the north, and these soldiers have just piled out of this carriage here. The doors are open, they're forming like a corridor. Some of them have big shields that they're kind of putting up and everything with sidearms, like looking towards the boat here.
Like Ron from Xenoblade, he has a big shield.
Sure. Asher and Silas, you see Draven surface and crawl onto the shore here as the sniper on top is about to take another shot. What are you two doing?
I will duck behind these two as a human meat shield.
Okay. Alright. Draven like gets out of the water, taking off his like scuba, putting
I
his
just
mask
dropped to the
back
ground.
on, and you're just like, no! But you're behind him instead of in
Yeah.
front of him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Weep.
Amazing. Ira, what are you doing as this guy's about to take a shot? And you see these guys kind of rolling up.
Oh God. I'm going to take cover ASAP.
Okay. So you hide.
Yeah.
Asher, so Silas is hiding behind Draven, who has just surfaced. The sniper's about to take another shot at one of you. What are you doing?
Getting to cover.
Try and shoot him first with my
Sure,
pistol.
you can try.
Okay, because I have a pair of fine pistols.
The
that I still
fastest
have.
gun in the West.
Alright, his gun gets shot out of his hand, and he's just like, no hesitation, pulls him out, and just
Nice.
boom! 2 shots through the head as he drops to the floor. Ira, you see a hatch on the left side of the ship open up as more soldiers come out. And there's like
Why is
a
this
big
always
like
so hard?
bundle of soldiers like run it, like moving towards. You can see there's like a group
That
of
they
people
do.
kind of inside of it, but they're like moving towards these carriages.
This is the last session. Just let us have this one, please. Stop making things happen. You control all of this. You could just stop this from happening. Why? The hatch doesn't have to open.
That's no fun.
Would
The
it
hatch
be
might stay
exciting?
closed.
Nice.
How much of the ship is metal?
Basically all of it.
The entire ship is metal?
The outside of it, yeah.
No, the outside. Okay, good to know. Interesting. Okay.
You see a
You have
big
something
group
to
of
do about
people.
that, or you're just asking questions?
Big group of
Yeah, I have something to do.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Put me out of the action.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
A big group of people are huddling like together and moving towards these carriages, Ira. Asher and Silas, and Draven, the ship has gone silent. And all that's left is and the only
Just like me.
you can there's more shots, and you can see kind of looking up out of your cover that the snipers are still up here, like pinning you down from
This
this
is why we need to
direction
have
at
tighter
least.
gun laws in this country.
What are you all
Um,
doing?
With universal background checks.
How close is the boat to the shore right now?
This is a very narrow section of the river, so it's almost touching it.
Is there an easy way to climb on it and get around to the other shore?
Are we gonna parkour off the boat onto the other side? Let's just
Now that you have taken everybody out on top of it, yeah, you could get over it.
let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
'Cause
parkour
we have
across
to,
the
we have
boat.
to. They're getting the governor off the ship, so we need to
Yeah,
stop
100%.
that from happening.
Yeah,
and we have to just kill him. We are
No,
going to kill
no,
We are going to kill this man.
no.
Why not? They're gonna put him on a carriage. The point was to get the boat not out of here because he's on it, and now he's just gonna leave on a carriage. Let's kill him. Let's just
But where is he gonna go on a carriage?
as soon as he shows his fat ugly face, we're gonna blast him.
They
We're
might
gonna
have
end
another
his
ship
life.
elsewhere in the city. Yeah.
We're gonna
I
murk
don't
him
know if we
immediately.
can kill him.
He's just a man, Shannon.
He's the governor.
We've
And
killed
that's
so many
just a
people in
man.
this game.
Yeah, he's the governor that Ulf is trying to overthrow.
He's Ron DeSantis. Let's kill him. Oh, that shouldn't have been on stream. Never mind. While it's not a direct statement, government, don't come for me, please.
They can't come for you for that.
I mean, like, if we want to, that's
Freedom of
fine.
speech.
But if Ulf gets mad, I'm not taking it.
He'll break your
Ulf
leg.
should have known.
I know he will.
Because it's us.
Oh no!
What, Bubba? What's the matter?
Stop talking to the dog, Shannon. We're playing a game.
I can't. They won't stop growling.
Okay, we're gonna parkour off this boat,
Boys.
and then if the governor appears, Asher's gonna shoot him in the face.
With what?
His
Oh
gun.
yeah,
I got pistols.
he's got
I
his
got pistols.
dueling pistols. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to kill the man, Shannon, if you don't think so. I just
We
think
can. I don't care if we kill the
He's
man. I
gonna
just
get
don't want
on the
Ulf to be
dark-
mad at us.
he's gonna get on the carrot. Okay, maybe let's not kill the man. Ulf might be upset. Ulf would have just told us to kill him if he
Right,
wanted him to
Bubba.
die.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
You know,
But now-
technically, as of now, we've completed the job. We've stopped the boat. So let's just get out of here. We've stopped the boat.
That is true.
Austin's laughing because he knows Ulf's gonna kill us no matter what we do in this situation.
Yeah, we're fine.
We could either kill the man and Ulf will kill us, or we could just do nothing and Ulf will still kill us. Let's
So,
just
so
first step
do we
first.
know anything about this governor other than
what
just
is
this
what is
man
his
coming up
political
and going,
alignment?
"Don't let him get on this boat"?
I mean, like, you know about the governor. Obviously, you live here. Everybody hates this
Yeah,
guy's
yeah.
guts. Like,
Oh,
Well, then why?
Let's
Do we-
kill him.
Yeah.
do we have a feeling if Ulf would care?
Maybe
we
Ulf
have a-
wants to do it.
you
gut
have
instinct.
no idea what Ulf wants at this point.
Ulf
like,
wants
he's
to do, like,
gassed
a
the whole
public
city.
execution.
Like,
Yes.
Ulf wants to do like a Joffrey and like pin the head on a spike for all to see kind of thing and make a spectacle out of it.
I mean, I'm fine with killing him.
One step at a time. We're gonna parkour across the boat first, and then we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Sure.
I will lead a group parkour action.
I don't recall there being a parkour action, but you are willing.
It's called finesse, but I'm, you know,
Okay. All right.
Oh boy, my finesse.
All right. So everybody roll. Everybody that's doing it. All right. There's 1-6.
come on, yeah, everyone do it. Everyone do it.
Hey!
So we
Oh,
critically
wait, oh.
succeed,
Nope,
and I
that's
take
a
one
failure
stress.
because Draven has
Yeah.
no.
But
dots.
but I only take one failure, and 6s count as
All
double.
right. Well, Ira just rolled a 6, but that 6 doesn't count for Draven because he has 0 dots, so you take the lower. But Ira just rolled a
Oh.
6 anyway.
Oh, okay.
So
we're good.
you guys
Okay.
vault over the boat. You
I
see
take
the
one
whole crowd turns like they're all armed. So you got a hail of gunfire coming your way. Ira, you're on the other side. What are you guys doing as you vault over this boat in slow motion?
I do like 3 front flips unnecessarily, and
Okay.
then and then walk on my hands, and then spring up and run.
You're not gonna shoot at him or anything.
I don't
I,
have
like-
a gun.
I jump up and I run across the deck taking shots, and then I jump
Okay.
off the other
I
side.
am the acrobat over here. I have no gun.
All right. Go ahead and roll, Asher. Draven, what, are you doing anything here?
Blasphemy! You're not gonna shoot
Draven's
them.
just gonna Naruto run all the way across because he's not gonna be able to get them, and he's just gonna follow Asher.
No,
Okay.
no, lay down.
Ira, what are you doing?
Ira, go eat someone.
Go eat someone. That's not
the governor.
easy to do.
Yeah, eat the governor. Eat the governor.
That means he will die. That means he
Okay.
will be dead.
We
Okay.
just had this conversation about we
fine.
don't want to kill him.
Well,
We're-
I mean,
We're on the fence. Morally
Okay,
and ethically,
you're
I'm
on the fence. That's,
All right.
You don't speak for us, all right?
Do you want to kill
I'll
the
go-
governor?
I'll go eat someone. Just I don't want Ulf to pull up and kill everyone.
Alright,
I mean,
so-
he's gonna. I don't know.
There's like a corridor of soldiers in front of the 2 carriages. There's 2 carriage drivers, and there's that big cluster of soldiers coming out
Blow
of
up the carriage, Draven. Blow up the carriage.
What are you doing? Ira,
do
who are
I have
you
enough
eating?
range? Or...
Well, you said you were running across
Yeah,
to the
I-
other
yeah.
side, so
Blow up the carriage as you're running. Flashback to
Ronan,
2 seconds
Ronan,
ago.
can you chill for like 2 seconds?
No, we're trying to kill everybody here.
No, we're not. Who do I eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me,
Mm.
please.
Can I eat? Did you say I can eat multiple people? No, one person
No.
at once. Who's closest to me?
well, you're
Hmm.
closest to the carriages right now, and each of them has a driver, and then each has
Eat
2
one of the
goats.
drivers.
And then on the other side of the carriage is the governor and all the soldiers.
Can I eat one of the drivers of the carriage
Sure.
Eat,
or attempt to?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not
make a
eating the
roll.
governor.
eat Ron DeSantis.
No.
Nice. You devour his soul.
Ew.
Yum.
As you drag him off of the thing, his soul kind of coming out of his mouth like a little wispy thing that you slurp up like spaghetti. And then in midair, Asher, you're unloading into this crowd. Soldiers go down as you run across to the other side. Slide down the boat. You guys are on the street. Carriages are across from you. The soldiers are going to open fire on all of you. You're all going to take at least level 2 harm from getting peppered with bullets. So you can choose what to do about that.
I can't.
Draven can try to lob a bomb at them and see what happens.
Yeah, go for that.
Okay. Wreck.
I will shift into the ghost veil again for this.
All right, take a stress. Okay, a bomb. You will still take the harm though, unless you resist it.
How much stress is it to resist?
Well, it depends on what you roll.
It's,
Anywhere from 6 to none,
I can't.
or 5 to none.
I'll just take the level 2 harm.
Okay, you get shot as you get to cover. Ira, they are not shooting at you. And so both you and Asher have level 2 harm. Shot to pieces.
I thought it was peppered with bullets. That's
Or
all
peppered
right.
with bullets, either way.
Not shot to pieces.
That's
So
like-
as you kind of like step, disappear, and then reappear on the other side of the hail of bullets, and they are surging towards you. They get to the one carriage, see that the
Oh,
driver's
so
dead, and start
can-
moving to the one towards the front. The
Did the
bomb goes
I-
off. What?
Never mind. Get the bomb.
The
goes
bomb
off.
goes off, and you see just pink mist everywhere as the
Yes.
entire back section of the soldiers just explodes. You see you briefly see the governor before the cluster of soldiers kind of closes. His foot has been blown off, basically, and he's
Yes.
dragging his foot, and they're barreling him into the remaining carriage, and they're gonna start moving. So what
Okay,
do you
I
guys
can
do?
trauma out for this, I think, if
I
y'all
can
want me
too.
to. So
I can too as well.
my sharpshooter
last
thing,
hurrah here.
I can do a barrage of rapid fire to suppress an enemy.
Okay, so suppress would mean that they can't move very much, and
So
then
I can do that if we want.
and then Draven,
I
you
can't-
can finish them off maybe.
I can't do anything after that, but I can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Do I still roll for it? Push myself.
To do a barrage of bullets. Yeah. You can.
Well,
you
So
can
it's
roll
like,
for
it's
it.
one
I
of
mean,
my special abilities. I don't
It's
know. how
gonna
that-
it's gonna work regardless. This will just determine the degree. Draven,
Do I
what
get
was it
the-
that you were gonna do?
Do I get the extra D for pushing myself for it.
Yeah.
Is this the
Can
carriage
can
that
you
the governor?
do it without? If you don't push yourself, can you stay in the scene?
Well,
might
to
hurt
to
David.
suppress fire, they have to
Oh,
push
got
themselves
it.
to do that. So what are you're acting at the same time as this, Draven? What are you doing?
Yeah, is it the same carriage that the governor is in?
Yeah, like so
Okay.
they saw that that Ira had killed the driver of the first one, so they were moving to go to the other one, and this is the crowd that Asher is just like fanning the hammer into,
All right.
I critically succeeded at.
and he did critically succeed.
Sure.
I want to. Once I do this, I will trauma out, but
Me and Ghost Girl over here.
well, I'm sorry, but I mean, I got nothing else. Okay, so are we sure we want to keep the governor alive?
I don't know
Yes.
anymore.
If yes,
I say yes, so you do whatever you want.
Yup, make a choice.
all right. Raven is gonna hold his hand out and fire a bolt of lightning at the goat that's leaving the carriage.
Oh, at the goats.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
All right,
I don't want to hit the carriage.
sounds good. Roll for that.
I'll roll wreck for that.
It's gonna work. I just want to see how well.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, fuck. Okay.
You completely annihilate one of the goats and blow the other one's back legs off as the mask slips off of its face and it passes out. Your hail of bullets into this crowd, Asher, just drops a bunch of soldiers. You see there's maybe like 4 left after this explosion and everything. The governor is on the ground, bleeding profusely out of the stump of his left leg, dragging himself towards. The other 2 are turning around, they're moving to pick him up, and then the lightning bolt streaks through, hitting the goats and killing one of the soldiers. There's 3 soldiers left and a heavily wounded governor. And then, how do you 2 exit the scene here? You are both traumatized out, I think. So what does it look like when that happens?
So I think Asher's gonna take reckless from this.
Okay.
It was like pretty like desperate move. So he's gonna like shoot as much as he can and then assume that it's like done and just fucking take off.
Just get out of there. All
He
right.
just runs away.
All right. Draven, how are you exiting this?
Draven is gonna go ahead and take cold.
All right.
So he's just gonna stare at the governor and just go, "Wish I had the chance to finish you off myself," and then just turn around and follow Asher.
All right. So Draven and Ira, or not Draven, Silas and Ira, you're sitting there. The remaining soldiers are picking up their guns to one of them is about to shoot at you. The other 2 are dragging the governor towards the carriage. What are you 2 doing?
I would like to pull out an unusual weapon.
Okay, what's the weapon?
A Gatling gun.
Okay, that has to be reasonable.
Hey, I accidentally left OBS. I don't know if you need to fix it.
I'll fix.
Thank you.
Okay. A slingshot grenade launcher.
You have a slingshot with a grenade.
Yes.
That would be an unusual weapon, I would agree.
And I'm just gonna let it loose into the crowd of soldiers.
Jesus Christ.
Roll for that.
Oh my god.
Roll for it.
Oh.
This is the dumbest thing.
Let a slingshot have a bomb that you like lifted from Draven as he was leaving. You're like, I'll be taking
Just like
that.
pickpocket that and just boom.
You see it arc, and then the governor looks up. One of the soldiers like goes and dives, like catches it in midair, and then he looks at it for a second, and he hits the ground and just explodes. The whole like all of them explode, and then you see the governor is left laying on the ground. Give me a fortune roll, 1d.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Just to see if the governor fucking survives.
Governor's
Oh.
dead.
Ah!
Bells toll in the distance.
You know,
There's
What
it's
happens
I'm
just,
not gonna leave town.
it's just like
Yeah,
it's
that's what
chunky
I'm saying.
salsa, like in the middle of this. Like it is just.
and I just
There's
go.
a leg
I go,
over there, an ear over there, like.
I go, whoa! And I like look around to high five somebody, and all my friends
It's
have left.
just Ira there.
And I'm like,
The smoke puffs where Draven and Asher used to be.
Yeah.
I'll just write down on a note like "wanna make out" and hold it up to Ira.
She shoves her hand in his face. She's like,
Oh. And then, and then I'll just
Trains.
nod and keep running.
Fuck. Oh, we're dead.
Well, you
No, we
know,
don't know. We don't know.
Okay, we're dead.
Where are you guys heading?
Home.
Yup. I have to let the orphans know that I might be not there in the morning.
She's not doing anything. Leave her alone.
You guys arrive. You guys fighting your way through the streets here, following the trail of Draven and Asher that left you two behind. There is still fighting going on. Make a roll to see if you can avoid most of it, or else you may get caught up here.
Oh boy.
Okay, nice. If you're doing a group roll, Ira, you
Yeah,
also
yeah.
should
Yeah,
roll.
yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry. What is it?
Vanessa, it looks like, is what Ronan chose.
Yup.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So you avoid. There's still fighting going in the streets. You can see Ulf's men just straight up executing bluecoats. You see there's a few remaining like red sashes and crows and everything that they're just kill squads basically roaming through the streets, cleaning up all of their rivals. And you make it back to the Drunken Barracuda. Get inside. Everybody's like holding their breath with like cloths against their nose as you kind of fan all the fog out and close the door. You're covered in blood. Asher and Draven are already here, doing who knows what.
I'm
For
just,
wounds.
I'm
Yeah.
just laying face up on the table.
I just go over and I pour some alcohol in his mouth as he's laying on the table.
Oh, thank you. Can you pour some just on me? There's a lot of.
I just like splash.
Oh,
just
you're
like-
on fire. It is just like you're on fire.
The pain's making me feel something again.
Wow. Wow. Shannon, are you okay?
Wow.
No. Is that a question?
All of my alarms, all the red flags just went off. I had a very real reaction to that.
All right.
Oof, okay.
What are you guys doing now?
Spread eagle on a table. Just
I am
laying there.
writing a will. Just in case, worst case scenario.
Okay. You're writing a will.
Yes.
Did he die? After all that, did he die? Alright, fuck. Why'd, I would've just killed the bastard.
I would have done it myself.
I'll just
Don't
write
let me.
oops and hold it up.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
There was a
I guess-
slingshot and a grenade and.
I don't know what happened.
It all happened so fast.
Wait till the morning, I guess, and see if we can knock it at
Slingshot
all.
grenade might be the best thing I've come up with. Just a slingshot and a
I'm surprised you didn't do it earlier.
grenade.
I guess we'll
I
just have to see what happens in the morning.
I am writing a will and leaving it with the nun.
Okay.
No, I
Leave
don't
it
trust
with-
the church. I leave it with Marina.
Trust the church.
That's fair.
Okay.
The CD bartender is much more trustworthy than a clergy woman.
What are you
Yeah.
guys doing for the rest of the night?
Raven's getting drunk.
Yeah.
Asher's literally just laying there. Like,
All right.
he'll like pour more alcohol in any wounds that start bleeding again, and then take a swig from it and just
Alright.
lay there.
I am saying my goodbyes to the orphans.
You're like, wait, what's going on?
My
Yeah.
my gun is in my hand the entire night, just waiting for a knock at the door.
Just death grip.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys temporarily patch up your wounds so you're not actively dying from them.
Nice.
Hang around for the rest of the night. Ira, are you doing anything this night?
No.
I didn't
Okay.
about that. What's that?
So, the night passes, and with dawn, the brief glimpse of light that you get at the dawn, you look out the window and you see that the fog has all but dissipated. And there's eventually a knock at your door.
Oh, here we go. I'll look out the window.
You see there is that same guy that was there the night before. Although his mask is kind of like hanging to one side, like he's not wearing it.
The pandemic isn't over, I shout. I'll open the door for him.
Okay. He walks in and he says, "Hey, finally letting me in now, huh?" Anyway,
There's no past to worry about, sure.
yeah. Well, boss wants to meet you, says he wants to meet you personally.
Good or bad news?
Not sure. I'm not one to ask.
Good luck,
Thumbs
you
up.
three.
Wants to see you in Coleridge, the usual spot.
I'll just
Is there
take
any
it in
spot?
stride and just head on out.
Yeah.
I have left my will with Marina.
Okay. As you guys make your way through the basically ruins of the city, there's people like slowly coming out of their houses. There's corpses in the streets, blood everywhere. There are several ghosts around that you can see. There are people, Ulf's men, actively like going after them and like trying to get rid of them and everything. There you don't see any trace of the Spirit Wardens or the Bluecoats or any of the other gangs at all. As you make your way through the city, it is oddly quiet. You don't hear any of the factories running. You hear people kind of talking outside. There's just basically almost complete silence in the city as you're walking through it. Heading
Do
into
any of-
what?
Do any of Ulf's men like look at us while we're walking?
Yeah, they acknowledge you as you
Okay.
walk by, and they give you like a nod and everything as they go back to their
Do I pick up on any like, oh, these people are dead vibes? Like Ulf's gonna kill them?
uh
Like kill us kind of thing, like they're looking at us like yikes. Like
no, well, it's hard to tell. Like they're all like celebrating and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Like they're very
must
happy.
be nice. Okay. Imagine being happy anyway.
So yeah,
Ronan, you okay?
Yep, everything's fine.
you are
continue.
you're making your way into Coleridge. All of the factories and everything have completely stopped, and you enter Coleridge, and there are people around piling up bodies and everything. It's the quietest and the like least busy you have ever seen the city, and there are more gangs of Ulf's men kind of roaming the streets, geared all up in their looks like stolen Imperial military gear. And you make your way to what you see is the semi-finished building on top of the place where they had been hiding out before. And it is this large kind of courthouse looking building, and outside they are erecting gallows.
No.
We're fucked, y'all.
How many nooses are there?
Oh, there's a ton.
Okay.
He probably wanted to
Uh-oh.
publicly execute the governor. I told you he wanted to make a spectacle of it.
Yeah, and we're gonna die instead.
Maybe
Uh,
not.
so
Would he really be that mad though?
you enter the building, and
because he said no.
Lyra meets you
Oh.
at the door. She says, "Hey, sorry, new location, so I don't have any soup for you this time. But
I don't like that.
welcome to the headquarters, I guess.
Thank you.
I heard the governor's dead.
Oh.
Really? Question mark.
I don't want to
Haven't
think about the
heard.
night until I know if that's a good or bad thing.
Okay. Ulf's
I hate
upstairs.
this. We're so dead.
Oh,
Silas, after you.
yep, I'll go first. That's fine. I just stride on up there.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way into this big, like, office with a big chair. There's a glass window in the back that you can see a couple workers are, like, installing glass panes and everything in. Somebody's painting, like, a big mural of the Skovlin flag on the wall and everything, and you see Ulf with his back to you, like, legs propped up on a desk. It's a
Shove out the
little,
window.
a little scratched and everything. But as you enter, he spins around in this big, high-backed leather chair. Says, "What do you guys think?"
Very classy.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
You know,
You
this,
liked it.
this desk, and he, like, runs his hand along it. It always was the governor's favorite.
Ah, I see. You've already raided his office.
Whatever happened to him, by the way? Oh, hang on. Leave us. And the workers kind of
Yeah, we're
stop what they're doing, and they walk out of the room.
What exactly did you want to happen with him?
I just want to know what went down.
Well,
I'll give the details.
no, I was gonna lie.
He already knows what went down. You
Okay.
think this man doesn't know everything that's gone down?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that the fucking
I start writing
raid
like
killed him.
Spark Notes versions. I'll let Asher talk if he wants to while I'm writing, because mine will take much longer
I'm
than
just
his.
looking over his shoulder, like reading off
I'm
as
just
he.
writing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, this will be easier.
So what do you tell him?
What do
You tell him exactly what happened?
I will tell him. Not explicitly, but I'll tell him everything. I'll tell him everything in detail leading up to when the governor got killed.
Okay. And then...
And then.
The raids killed him.
Yeah, I'll
Just say like there was a big crowd and something happened and he was dead.
say bullets were flying, hard to tell. Something went down. Lots.
So what happened to him?
I'll write. I got out of there before I could tell for sure.
Don't think he made it.
I see. And he stands up from the desk and, like, walks around to the other side.
I hate this.
And he, like, walks up to you all and spreads his arms. He's like,
Oh
"You
no!
all have done so much for me.
Oh
and
no!
I am eternally grateful." And
But-
he, like, bends over and scoops you all up in a big hug. "I have no idea how I'm gonna repay your loyalty to the cause." And he picks you up and drops you on the ground.
I don't
and
trust it.
He's
He
like,
throws us out the window.
Yeah.
You're. He
So-
says,
You wanted him dead.
"I don't care what happens. The guy,
All right.
just word of what happened here can't get out to the Empire. They'll be on us in a second before we can even rebuild."
All right.
All right, then we
Oh,
definitely didn't kill him, and I'll hold the pen.
Yeah, I know. You all have I'm serious. You've done so much, you know, your true scope, even you, when he gestures at you, Silas. You know, your heart is in the right place. You like the new office?
Of course. As I said, very classy.
I always thought that Citadel was the ugliest building I've ever seen.
Ah, it wasn't bad, but this suits you a bit more, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. Well, I'm glad that you could make it to the ceremony today.
Asher's like holding back the hyperventilation.
I hope that you'll join me downstairs.
The ceremony.
Oh, of course. You know, the cherry on top of everything here today.
What exactly is it going to be? I saw the gallows.
Oh, yeah. My guests of honor will be here very shortly.
Who exactly are your guests of honor?
We'll find out soon enough. Oh,
I
and
would love to know now.
ruin the surprise. He's just walking towards his desk.
It's gonna be your fucking parents.
And he pulls the drawer open and gets like a folder out and throws it at you and says, I'll see you down there in a half hour or so.
Alright. Well, sounds good.
Folder's just like on the desk.
He like threw it at you, so one of you.
Oh, okay,
either-
yeah, catch.
Yeah.
Open up. What's in it?
I won't be needing that anymore. Figured you'd want a keepsake. You see inside are several photographs of you dragging blue coat bodies into alleyways and unleashing ghosts on them, and all that.
I'll just hold one up and like.
Yeah.
I'll show it to Asher.
What was it again?
It's a
The
photograph
picture of us doing criminal activities.
of you guys getting rid of the blue coats.
Well, hell, are you... That's not a good angle.
I don't need them anymore. You guys can do whatever you want with them.
Alright, I don't...
Alright.
I tuck it away because I already have plans.
Excuse me?
Are
Silas,
you gonna make a scrapbook?
give me mine, please. I don't like you having those. I don't know what you're going to do with them in the middle of the night.
You're in several of them, Asher.
I'm gonna write our bar needs decor.
What, of us doing crime? Are you serious? Alright, whatever. I don't care. Just don't do anything weird with my pictures, please.
Cut out his face and like glue it to like a pin-up model.
I just stick my tongue through the hole.
Silas!
What are you guys doing for the next 30 minutes?
Crying.
There's a trickle of like more and more people showing up.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
I am
square.
just like immediately just like face first down onto the floor.
I'm gonna go try and figure out who the fuck this is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Draven is gonna.
So I want to know how excited I need to get real quick.
Yeah, Asher's gonna, or Draven's gonna with Asher.
Yeah.
And also keep an eye on
Excited
Chris.
slash
Yeah.
yeah,
Horrified.
concerned for Draven,
Okay.
but excited if it's his parents.
I'm going to roll around on the floor.
Perfect. 30 minutes pass by and you see several carriages rolling into this square. Like several hundred people have gathered here. There is another platform across from the gallows that you can see Ulf is standing up at. And as these carriages kind of roll up and form like a semicircle around the whole thing, Ulf like shouts out into the crowd, like calming all like the chatter and everything. You can see throughout this crowd tons of people that you recognize from around the city. Some people from the bar are there as well, like Marina is there, Clara is there. You even see Paul Rue
Don't bring the orphans.
over there. No, the
Orphans stay home.
The orphans are not there.
Stay.
You even see way in the back of the crowd this tall, like 7 foot tall figure, kind of head over everybody else.
Now's the
looming there
time.
with like a black cloak on and everything.
Now's
just
the
kind of
time to get his painting.
staring.
Now's the time.
One
He's
last
not home.
heist.
Let's
One last
go.
time.
Now is the time.
And the carriage doors open and Ulf says, "Welcome everybody! This is a momentous day for our people. I'm glad you could all make it. There's been a change of leadership around town, I'm sure you've noticed. I'm glad that you all have heeded my warnings. That's why I'm sure most of you haven't woken up with a killer headache today. Today we have several guests of honor, both my favorite kind and the not so great kind. First of all, I would love to introduce the recently liberated friends of mine from Ironhook." And you can see the doors open and multiple what looks like prisoners are brought out, but they're not bound. They're just wearing like the Ironhook kind of get up. And you can see a ton of Skovlin refugees or revolutionaries come pouring out. And in the crowd, if you're specifically looking for him, Draven, you would see your parents in the crowd. And Asher and Ira, you see yours as well.
They don't know their daughter's dead.
They don't.
Where
Maybe
are
they
you
can
in
find out.
this thing, Ira?
Ooh.
I'm like lingering in like I'm really trying to not be detected at all.
Like in
So
the,
I'm
like
kinda,
in the house, kind of like you're the figure
Yeah.
in the window where people are like,
Yeah.
"It's right there."
Asher
Yep.
keeps
Yeah.
an eye on his parents the entire time.
Okay, yeah, they don't seem to notice you.
No, I know, but I want to know if they leave and where they go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draven's keeping an eye on his too.
For
I'm just
different
enjoying the show.
reasons.
Just having a good time.
So
Got some popcorn. I'm just watching. see what's
yeah,
going on.
he says, "Our friends from Ironhook, can you believe it? They were set to be up on these gallows in a couple of days, actually. I think that we found a better purpose for them, don't you think?" And they like rush into the crowd. People like embrace their family and everything.
Draven's rushing to his parents.
Yeah, you are reunited with your parents. So like,
I keep
"You
back,
made
but
your
I
way
still-
all the way out here. We had no idea you were even here. Is that blood?"
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad I got to see you again.
Asher.
I'm gonna slip somewhere hidden while this
Okay.
is all going down. I'm just gonna hide.
Yeah, Asher, your parents look like they're like searching through the crowd and everything.
I go up behind them, grab both of their shoulders, and like, "We're going to have a talk after this."
They turn around and they go to like embrace you.
No, don't touch me. We're going to have a talk after this.
Where is your sister?
That is why we're going to have a talk.
Your conversation is interrupted by Ulf saying, "Isn't it great to be reunited with family?" Anyway,
I'm about to do bad things to all.
Oh no.
I'm not. We're fine.
you think that I would go through all the trouble of bringing you out here and not even get to put these things to use," he says, gesturing at the gallows. "I present to you the Duskball City Council," and several prisoners are led out onto the gallows. You recognize them as members of the city council. Not all of them, but about half of them. He says, "The others have kindly, listened to my requests, and they won't be joining us on this stage today, fortunately for them. However, they had a little more pride than I was expecting them to. Well, now their arrogance and neglect of this city will prove to be our entertainment for this afternoon. What do you all think?" And a cheer goes up as people are like insulting them, like throwing rocks at them up there. And he says, all right. Let's just get this over with. What do you all think?" And there is somebody underneath pulls a cord, trapdoors drop. They all are dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
mass execution.
And there's a cheer that goes up from the crowd as they die. One of them didn't
Asher
break their
doesn't
neck
watch.
on the fall and is just slowly suffocating.
Cool.
And Ulf is just standing there staring at them, waiting for their legs to stop kicking. And then there's a pause. Everybody's like looking up at him. He's like, It wasn't that great, everybody, and he starts clapping, and there's like a round of applause. There's gonna be a lot of changes in this city. Stay tuned. I'll see you all later. And
Subscribe.
Make sure to write.
make sure to like and subscribe.
He goes, Water Tribe.
And
There's the Avatar reference.
you see that Lyra and Co have set up like catering. Basically, they have like tables set out, and they're like handing out food to people. Like there's free booze. It's just like a big party here.
I'm
Public
gonna.
executions.
Do I know where Ira is?
Town of Salem moment.
Did
Hello?
she
Do
tell
I know
you?
which building?
I mean, did you tell
I'm
them?
around. Yeah.
Okay.
I iron grip on their shoulders. I drag them over there.
It's been
I
so
don't
long
say-
since we've talked to you.
I don't say a damn word.
What have you been up to?
I drag them over to this building.
All right. There's still people like working construction inside, but I
That's fine.
assume Ira's like up in the attic or something. Okay. So you and Ira meet. Draven, you're with your parents. Silas, where are you?
Yeah, he's moving.
I'm gonna follow after Asher sneakily.
And
All right,
I
Ira, you turn.
push them to the ground. in
Asher
this room.
has entered the room with your parents. They fall to the ground. They look up like, "What's the meaning of it?" And they see the ghost, and their eyes go wide.
That's the meaning of this.
What happened?
You don't give a shit. You never gave a shit. Are you kidding me? You think now you're able to care about us now that one of us is dead?
What do you mean? We did everything we could. We
You did nothing.
helped make this happen. Without us, this whole thing wouldn't have happened.
What did you do for us? Your 2 children that you had.
We gave our lives for this revolution that you are now reaping the benefits for.
Can't reap any benefits. I'm dead.
You had 2
Exactly.
lives right in front of you to take care of, and you did nothing to do that.
We had to choose.
So you chose something else. So you are no longer our parents.
What are you getting at?
I'm getting at that I don't ever want to speak to you again.
We sat through prison. We sacrificed our entire years of our life to give you what you have now. And this
I
is
sat
how you're
through a
going to treat
childhood,
us.
hungry, while I watched my sister risk her life to try and get me some food. That is what I sat through, while you sat through this.
We
You
were
could have been
thinking
parents to us.
of the future generations beyond just you.
And if we had died, then what future generation would you have reaped from us?
Not just you, all of our people.
So we're just one of them, huh? Not your children.
This isn't just for our family, this is for the entire nation of Skovlin. Obviously, you're too selfish to recognize that. And they're going to turn to leave.
Alright. That's all I wanted to say. Ira, you can do whatever you want.
They turn around when you say that, like,
Your daughter's dead. Are you not? That doesn't mean anything.
it's a tragedy.
Ira doesn't say anything. She's just going to just no expression at all, just staring at these 2 people.
I just want you to know, if we had died when we were that young, because we couldn't have taken care of ourselves, you would not be alive right now. You would have been hung, just like those people.
Who knows? Maybe it would have gone differently.
I don't think it would have. You wouldn't have had anybody who cared enough to protect you.
Ulf took care of all of us.
Because Ulf had
We
us.
took care of all.
They are departing.
Alright. Good riddance.
Time for some therapy.
If you ever get hung again, don't think that we'll be there to help you.
No response.
Ooh. Good parents.
Meanwhile, tell Draven.
Yeah,
You've been in like
Draven,
a 5-minute long like family hug.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we missed
All
you
that-
so much. We're so glad you're okay.
The only thing Draven says is that, I'm sorry for what happened. It was my fault. You wouldn't have gone to prison if I wasn't even a child. Everything I've done in this city, all that I've done is so I could be with you again. Just let me make it up to you now. And he's just sobbing.
Yeah. They're like, listen,
Mhm.
everything is fine now. It does not matter. You've done a great job.
I love you both, and hugs him again.
Yeah.
That's it.
Silas. What are you doing?
I'm just outside the house that they went into. Absolutely listen to the whole thing, but I'm just hiding in the shadows, waiting for
your parents walk
just
out.
yep, just waiting for the aftermath of this and seeing what happens.
He goes up
Letting
to
them have
Ira.
their
He's like,
time.
still want to smash?
But just peek in the window.
Asher's hands are like shaking. I want to kill them, Ira. Please tell me not to. I'm
Don't
about
do
to.
that. I don't
swear
want to
God,
deal
I'm
with
about
them.
to.
I don't want them in this plane either, so.
I want them dead for what they made you do.
Listen, as much as we want to blame them for that, ultimately I would have died for you even if they were good parents.
I would have died for you.
Well, don't.
It doesn't excuse what they did.
No, but you know what? There's nothing we can do about it now, except
You
never speak
killed
to
them.
them again and make them
I
regret no.
killed them.
Asha, for some people, death is welcome. I don't think it's an ultimate punishment.
Fine.
All right, go
gonna
eat
kill
some snacks or
something right now.
something. You look very pale.
You look paler than I do. Shut the fuck up.
I'm dead.
Exactly. Look who's doing better right now.
Uh,
No matter what our parents are doing, you will always be my sister, and I will always love you, so.
that's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna go eat some snacks. You can say something back if you want.
I think I'll save that for later on.
Alright, well. Bitch.
All right. You guys have fun at the party. What do you do after that? What are the rest of your lives like?
Epilogue time?
Epilogue?
Epilogue time!
Sure, you guys
I wanna
can
go-
do your individual things, and I will wrap everything up.
Yeah, I'll go last out of everyone.
Okay.
Just right up that.
I don't care
Great.
when I go.
Draven's is pretty short, so I can get.
Sure.
Yeah, mine is short also.
So Draven, after the party and stuff, Draven is going to retire from the Phantom Syndicate and the life of crime, so he can spend more time with his folks. He'll still be like an associate with them though, and he'll also help open up the Drunken Barracuda finally. And then after a few years go by, he'll end up opening a mechanic shop with his parents named Velker Sparkworks, getting back into the family business, or rather reestablishing it. That's it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
A happy ending.
Good happy,
Happy
ending.
ending.
We needed that.
Right, so.
I'll go.
Silas or Asher
Yep.
next.
So the first thing Silas does is he makes it his mission to fully dismantle whatever is left of the Wraiths because he's petty and he despises their ability to extort him for so long. So he will work with whoever possible to make sure that they no longer exist in this city by
Mhm.
any means necessary. He will scout out Lord Skrillex's vampire
Not
house.
Lord Skrillex.
And yeah, Lord Skrillex,
Full
the vampire.
circle.
And when the time is right, we'll snag the last painting, but keep it for himself without anyone aware.
Mhm.
He will set Marina up to help run the Drunken Barracuda, assuming that her place, is on the outs a little bit. He'll offer her the position here to see if she is interested in heading this up full time.
Okay.
He will take Karo, which was the quiet orphan boy, under his wing for years into the future and turn him to a life of crime and make him his little protege.
Yeah.
I don't know if
So
this
that
is a
he-
happy ending or not, actually.
We did great work.
something.
So,
That's true.
if the child
It
is up
could
for
be
it, which
worse.
Karo is definitely up for it, he will become
Are
mini
you saying he's
Silas.
up for it, or
Yeah, yeah. He will be quiet Karo, and he will be
I
Silas's
hate this.
apprentice.
I hate this.
Quiet car.
Please.
No, please, God.
Nanor the Sneak looks on fondly.
The legacy continues.
Nanor the
long
Sneak,
line
Silent
of-
Silas, and Quiet Carl.
And then Silas will also end up eventually, once he feels secure with the orphans having a steady life for themselves in this new Ulf reign of whatever we're calling it, terror, utopia, whatever we're gonna call it.
It's gonna be something.
Yeah. Once he feels comfortable that they are taken care of, he will retire to a very plush and comfy life with his 17 stash.
Yeah.
Just drinking booze, living the high life, just getting out of the
Nice.
To put
business.
that into
And
perspective, 1 coin is like a manual laborer's yearly salary. So you are
Good retirement
rich.
fund.
And from the background, we'll make sure all the operations for the Phantom Syndicate are running smoothly. But he has left the actual legwork behind him.
You're like the Don.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
And that is Silent Silas.
Amazing. Asher.
So Asher is going to help. Well, I guess not with the painting thing, but Asher wants to help like Silas and Draven with whatever plans that they have, just kind of going along with them. He wants to help run the Drunken Barracuda, kind of start a little like pool area and dart game thing of his own in the corner.
Like a little gambling corner.
Yeah, yeah. He wants to kind of help do that and then like actually run the bar.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll actually help Silas with the painting if he's keeping that under wraps, but I guess not.
Silas
he'll-
will take the help, but he
Okay,
will
yeah. He like Asher is
attempt to
there
keep the
to
reward.
like Asher wants to help them with whatever they need.
Okay.
And also if Costa's still alive.
Yeah,
find
yeah,
her.
you could eventually find a way to reconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause he wants to help her with her missions too after this.
Okay.
Kind of like bring
do
her
some
into
bounty
the
hunting.
syndicate. Yeah, yeah. Use his
Nice.
sniping abilities better. And what was I gonna say? He kind of wants to try and like just kind of low key, if there are people who want out of what Ulf is doing, kind of pull them into what they're doing, like the
Mhm.
Phantom Syndicate's doing, to get them out of his like grasp and like give them a way to get out if they want it. So kind of just very
help
quietly
like
just
help
being
disappear people from
so
Ulf's,
like the doctor had been saying like he
Mhm.
was scared of it, so like he'd go
Yeah.
up to him and be like, if you ever want another job, it's right here, and I don't think Ulf will be mad if you work for us.
Yeah, he'll take that in a heartbeat. He
yeah.
is
So-
done with Ulf. He's like, I do not like the way that guy
Asher-
operates.
Asher wants to get anybody who doesn't want to be there anymore out.
Okay.
And then he also wants to help Ira with whatever she wants to do with her afterlife, whether it be to help her pass on, to help her stay, or to get her soul back. He wants her there for as long as he can keep her, but only if that's what she wants.
All right.
He
Well,
wants to pay back his sister for all that she has done for him in life,
so Ira,
in whatever way he can.
what are your
I have
plans?
I have a whole thing. Sorry in advance, Shannon. This is a written thing. Okay,
Oh man.
let's begin. Okay. There isn't much left in the world for the lingering spirit of Ira Wife, besides her little brother, who she vowed to love and protect even when her corporeal form was no longer. She remained in the realm of the living just long enough to watch him grow up and find his way. Though he offered to help her find a new body and enact revenge on the demon that took her soul, she refused. No life she could live in a different vessel would ever compare to her life as Ira Wife. The remaining sliver of her soul was powered by the desire to protect Asher from the world's darkness, just as she had sworn to do in life. Nothing was more important than making sure her baby brother could find his way, even if she wasn't physically there. Once things seemed to even out in the wake of Ulf's revolution, she watched as Asher began to adapt to his new life. She knew in the back of her mind that, no matter how much she loved him, she couldn't stay forever. Fatigue began to weigh on her, even without a physical form. She was fading away. One day, she used one last surge of power to write a note to Asher, accompanied by a necklace that she always wore when she was alive. It's dainty and golden, etched with the simple word in Skovic, persist. The note was also simple. After all, Ira Wythe was never a woman of warm words. It read, Asha, by the time you read this, I'll be gone. Not of my own volition, of course. Nobody else is quite capable of keeping you out of trouble like I am. But something is different about my existence. It feels tired and wavering, and I suspect I'm not meant to fight it. Promise me this. Suck it up, don't cry, and don't miss me too much. I wish I could have been there to see you grow older, to see you show the world that nobody can keep a Scotland Street rat down for very long. I love you. Stay brave for me. Ira. As she puts the pen down on his desk, she sinks into the chair. She leans her head back with her eyes closed. The small smile on her face is the last thing to fade. A whisper of once was. And that's Ira.
Yeah. We gotta cry. We gotta cry.
Yeah.
The classic end of campaign Shannon cry. It wouldn't be the end of the campaign without it.
Fuck up. Leave me alone.
So, after Ira fades away, life very gradually recovers in Duskfall. Ulf sets up a new city council, rebuilds the bridge into White Crown, and you begin to learn the full extent of his atrocities, as basically everyone in White Crown were eaten alive, possessed, sucked by various spirits that he had unleashed on the district.
The dog is appalled by the
He came up to check on me and he was like, no.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of this.
He rebuilds the bridge. Bowmore Bridge is rebuilt. The city slowly recovers, although under his rule. The Bluecoats are replaced with his enforcers. And it isn't too long before gangs start to reform, even under his watch. As the years pass by, the underworld of the city continues, although Duskfall isn't as bad as it used to be, at least in the class disparity regard. However, Ulf is a stern and somewhat brutal leader, and crime is cracked down on hard. Soon enough, it's enough for resentment to brew, and once again, the cycle begins to continue again as gangs form to fight against his brutal enforcement of the law, and you all are safe. Ulf considers you close friends of his, gives you complete control of the docks, gives it to the Phantom Syndicate, and offers you, Silas, a seat on the city council.
Yo! No, baby!
He says, I reward my friends, and you all have been friends indeed. And you have an estate in White Crown, if you would so want it.
Yo! Let's go!
He funnels funding into your shop, Draven. And Asher, your renovation of the Drunken Barracuda and everything, whatever you want to do is 100% paid for. We'll fund the entire operation.
Let's go.
Duskfall itself improves a little bit in some regards. Eventually, the lightning rails are repaired, as are the barriers, and contact with the Empire is restored. However, it is very tentative, as Ulf supposedly made a deal with the Immortal Emperor of the Akaros Empire. In exchange for Duskfall's independence and everything, they're still expected to contribute to the Empire. And once again, the gears of industry turn. factories get back up and running, and the people are back at work. It's a little bit better than last time, but as the years pass by, you start to recognize familiar patterns emerge, and you think that Duskfall isn't quite free of its history quite yet, but you've had a hand in making it a little bit better.
Dang.
Look at
Alright.
that.
I'm
And
cool with that.
that's where we'll end it.
Hey.
Whoa!
Oh my god, we actually did something kind of good.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, I mean, you
Cool.
installed a brutal warlord as the governor of Duskfall and massacred half of the population of the city,
Yeah.
but
What can you
in
do?
the end,
Eat the
We're
rich.
safe.
Eat the
We're
rich.
Our families are safe. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Well, I'm
mine is.
dead.
Well, yeah, you're dead.
I'm dead now.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Asher doesn't care about his parents. Asher's alone.
Oh.
Aw.
I know, that's the most heartbreaking part.
Good job, guys. That was awesome. That was
You
so
did it.
fun.
Very
Yeah.
that's
good.
the end.
That was
really
amazing.
fun.
That was.
That was incredible.
Thanks, Austin, for running such a fun
Yes.
game.
Thank you,
Our
Austin.
first Embers, our
Yes.
first Blades in the Dark
Yeah, that
campaign
was
that lasted so long. It was
Our
great.
first Blades campaign.
Yeah, it was so
Uh,
good.
I love that system so much.
All the sessions were incredible. I have so many fond memories of
It's
literally every session that we played.
we definitely
Oh.
did not play it by the book, but you know, this game, you know, you're not really meant to play it 100% by the book anyway.
No.
Yeah.
I think it worked out. We followed the rules enough.
Yeah.
We're kind of
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we're storytellers first, so.
Yeah, it was
That was very good.
it was a wild ride.
Yeah.
What's
Not the way you
name?
expected us to go.
No. I did not expect you guys to 100% go in on Ulf. I was like, there's no
I
way
don't think we
that
did
they're gonna
either.
help this
You know,
genocidal maniac. get
Maybe that's the
power.
episode title. 100% go all in on Ulf.
100% off. No, it's like, what,
Oh,
how do
it's-
they
it's
put
like-
it? How do they put the Skyrim things like like 100 off?
Yeah, Ulf
Yeah.
100.
It's just the picture.
It could be Duskfall belongs to the Skovlanders.
Oh my
The
God.
Skovlander Revolution.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Oh man.
We're so
that
funny.
That was fun.
Rip Ira. I didn't
Yeah.
expect to die in this campaign either, so.
Well,
Yeah, that was
That's why you just always need to assume you're gonna die.
I didn't expect
When you
I'd get
jump.
emotionally attached to this one, and I did.
They're just criminals.
Shannon, that was your biggest mistake. You should know.
I know. I know.
Yeah, Shannon, you're always gonna get emotionally
I
attached.
know.
All right, guys, what's the best session name?
That's
The one where we were security guards. That's my favorite
That
one.
was.
I think that was my
Gay
favorite
Eggs,
session.
Happy Pride.
No,
No, no,
That
no.
one.
The
first
original
time.
security
Oh,
guard.
the original
Yeah.
security one.
I
That
think
Or
that
I
would
was.
be
when I wore sunglasses.
Session
That was
2 when
amazing.
Jill broke out the best character to ever exist.
Oh,
as
very
Silent
funny.
Dog.
Yeah,
Few
that's-
sessions into the game.
That's. I have an
Session
idea.
two.
Let's leave.
Yeah.
Session two.
What's my
That one actually went so well for you guys.
It
You
really
just
did, it really
walked
did.
in And walked out.
Yep.
Oh
Iconic.
man.
What was the
can't-
hardest heist?
The fucking gay eggs one.
Oh.
That one was rough.
No, that wasn't that. And
The demon, the
Mm,
demon.
I mean, the
awful.
repercussion, the
demon.
demon actually probably was the worst.
Yeah.
Because I died. I literally lost my life fighting that thing.
Oh, it was Canteen Do This Alone, the one where you guys had to take out the blue coats? Or,
Yeah.
oh, the one where you did die to the
Yeah.
demon.
Yeah.
That was, I named that one the Phantom
The
Syndicate.
Phantom Syndicate.
Yeah,
Because
I
that's when
think-
you finally became the Phantom Syndicate.
Right.
Yeah.
that
Because
one.
I think we were like, yeah, we'll go kill the demon and then we'll go do the other thing all fast us for,
Yeah.
and then
Right,
it went
right.
horrifically wrong.
But I think,
Yep.
like, I don't know which one was the hardest. 'Cause I don't think it was that hard. We just did very poorly. Like the principle was simple, but we just did not get very lucky with a lot of our.
Honestly, the
that.
hardest one was probably this one because we weren't ready
Yeah, the
for it.
boat. the
Yeah,
boat
this
thing.
one
I was
was
gonna, yeah, it was
nerve-wracking.
this one or the one right before where we had to blow up the bridge. That was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
going
was
lot-
trying
from
to
one
think.
explosion to the next was pretty.
Right, we had to do a
intense.
lot back to back, so that was tough to
Yeah,
to
with
handle.
no downtime.
I was
Right.
trying to think of like a good like set piece like
Yeah.
finale score. Like what's
Yeah.
the most
No, that-
complicated like bombastic thing they could do?
It
Sent us
felt
on a boat with no preparations.
right. It felt very different in the tone.
It felt
of the
rushed,
game.
like
right.
in a way that we weren't
Right.
used to, but it was still
Right.
cool.
Yeah, you actually had like a
Like-
legit time limit for
Right.
it.
You could feel like the
Yeah.
the climax happening.
Like we made,
around
I
those
think we
kind
made a lot of
things.
moves that we wouldn't have normally.
Oh,
'cause
for
we were
sure.
like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't have time.
We had like no time to do anything. We just had to go.
Asher killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The bells were busy that night.
I mean, they've been busy.
No.
Oh no,
Shannon,
shit.
So it's like,
no.
fuck
Oh.
it.
Okay, they're back.
What? Hi. I'm sorry.
You froze for a second.
Iconic.
We had a hard one early on too. I can't remember what it was, but I remember one of them we got like insane heat very early on, and we're like, oh, this was not
Was that
good.
the one where Ira had sex and then the dude died? Because
It might have been before that, but that was also
that was.
That was gay,
that
true
was
crime, right?
out on a ledger.
Or-
Was
Yeah.
when the guy shot the guy that Ira was
Okay.
smashing, right?
That was.
wasn't that the gay eggs one?
Gags
No.
Happy
No.
Pride was
Oh,
the
no,
silver
sorry,
was
sorry.
the Dragalia house.
Right.
Which you guys never found out, but Natalia was a member of the Silver Nails, which are ghost hunters and demon hunters.
Oh, God.
And they had all those things in their house to like trap ghosts with, and like lure ghosts in and trap them.
Hmm.
So
Classic.
you guys had
Yeah.
like if you made friends with them,
Where did that happen?
Oh,
there
that would've
were
been good for us.
there were people that had spiritual experience with dealing with demons and stuff, but you stole from them instead and never really dug deep into.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
When would we ever?
Just set their house on fire. Was that the one that set their house on fire?
I
I think.
think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because you
didn't
guys
mean
tried to frame the
yeah.
crows for that.
Yeah.
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 I don't think that worked.
Yeah.
We are so powerful.
Okay, what about favorite session name?
Session.
Gay eggs, happy pride.
I don't know any of them except for
I
that
need
one.
to
So
look
I
at
guess
it.
I would have
Hold
Well, you got vampire. I have an idea. Let's leave. Out on a ledger. Canteen do this alone. Not Dave Bautista. Gay eggs, happy pride. One rough night when Joshua met Sally. Lighting up the lamp
That one's
wax. The Phantom Syndicate. Law and chaos on Leviathan ice. Bombs away and 100% Ulf.
On Leviathan Ice was pretty funny.
I like that one.
I
Uh,
think
really,
like
I
that one.
really
That's
also
still
like.
titles.
I have an idea. Let's leave
Yeah,
because
I
that
have
really
an
just
idea,
sums
let's
up like
leave is good.
exactly what that session was. Like,
We just
really were
walked
just like,
out the
yeah.
gate.
we just left like
We just
this
left.
big heist and we just walked out.
You guys walked in, got the painting, a huge argument happened, you were just standing there like, what do we do? And
Yeah.
then you just walk out.
We're like, wait, nobody's looking at us. Let's just leave.
So made somebody come out of the closet and then we left.
You helped a man
And now he's
discover
at our
himself.
bar.
Yeah, now he works at your bar as security. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, perfect.
Too bad
would
he
hope-
doesn't know I'm dead.
I was gonna say, does he know that Ira's dead and also a woman?
No,
Like,
it's the love of his
Asher
life.
stays. Asher
Don't
stays
tell.
away from him.
Painful memories.
Well, just they're siblings. They look similar. He doesn't want to deal with it.
we have a random pair of sunglasses on the wall in our bar for some reason.
Oh,
Nobody
just
knows
like
how
a-
it got there, but
Just the word yes carved underneath it.
yeah.
That's her memorial. She doesn't even get a grave. That's
Yeah,
just her
that's her
memorial.
It's like it looks like a stick and poke tattoo because Asher did it in darts.
And people like leave flowers underneath it. Like,
Oh.
Just like it's like a perfect word because he didn't miss.
yeah, just. Yes.
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 Except at the very end, Silas went over and bumped his elbow, so he missed just a little bit on the last
You
shot.
absolute
it's like
awe.
a
It's like just a
centimeter up.
tiny little bit.
You, I slapped Silas across the face.
Like sister, like brother.
Is there ever a moment Oh, but it's silent Silas. He can't go, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
He makes the
He just
motion and
does
it's
this.
implied.
He
Yeah.
holds up a sign that says,
Asher's-
you come
and
to me
Asher's
on
just
the
like-
day.
Asher's just like, shut the fuck up. I don't care what you have to say. If you gotta say it to me.
Oh, good times.
From The Godfather?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's from Zootopia actually.
Yeah, I
the
was
little
about to-
the little mouse says it.
Because Silas basically becomes the Don of the Phantom Syndicate. Like, he doesn't do
That's
anything
true.
anymore, but he's
Aw,
still in
that
charge
bastard.
of it.
Asher's right here.
Silas
shut.
Silas is just the figurehead. Asher is definitely the brain
Asher
behind the
definitely
operation.
runs everything himself.
Asher's like
Silas-
behind the bar, and like Silas is making a decision. He's like, nope, nope, Yep, there you go, that one,
Yeah.
that one.
Ooh,
Silas trusts it every time.
what traumas did everybody end the game with? Because those never go away.
Yeah. So Draven has paranoid, haunted, and cold.
Draven's a little messed up from his life of crime, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
he kind of had to retire at that point.
Yeah.
Dead?
Asher is
Dead.
haunted. Oh yeah, sorry. Asher is haunted from the death of his sister, and reckless from absolutely going ape shit on those last people.
Mm-hmm. What's
Silas is
Silas
just
got?
unstable. And I think we knew that from the jump. It was just a matter of time before it came to fruition.
Narratively, he was already unstable.
Right?
It took
It
a
was
little
just
bit
getting-
for the mechanics to catch
Yeah,
up.
just getting all the puzzle pieces into place and slightly askew.
Uh,
Oh, that
that
was
was
great.
good.
I think of all the one-shot kind of systems that we've run, I think this has been my favorite
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
play through.
Yeah.
Yep. I think this one's been my favorite, and I think I had a lot of fun with Delta Green as well.
Delta Green.
Oh,
was
I
very,
love
I would
Delta Green.
love to play Delta Green.
There,
again.
I
there
watched
may
that, that was
be
fun.
there may be Delta Green in the future. Who
We all
knows?
survived that one. We could come back.
That's true. You did all survive, except that guy's wife. Rest in peace to
That's
her.
fine.
Go watch Last
Marlene.
Things Last on her
She was-
YouTube channel.
She was already dead.
kind of.
She was half dead.
possessed.
Like in
Austin.
Princess
Oh,
Bride.
Never get over our facial expressions. That's
mostly
the
dead.
scary part.
Austin, what was your favorite heist to plan for us?
Yeah.
Or your favorite concept that you came up with?
Ooh. Let me see. I really liked doing the vault under the bridge.
Mm,
Yeah.
I had
that
lot
was a
of fun
good
with
one.
That
That was fun. That was fun.
And I really liked the Leviathan ship because that one was very unique. Like it wasn't like anything else that you guys had done
No.
Yeah.
before.
I really liked the dog one too, honestly.
One
yeah,
rough
that
night.
one.
Oh, I was
dog
good
one?
with that one.
Yeah.
We did so
I
well
didn't
on
want
that
to
one.
say like
I did
anyone
watch that
that
one.
not all of us
Yeah.
were there for, but that
I
one
did
was
watch
really
that
fun.
one.
That one.
Just
that
like
one
the
was
fighting
good.
ring was like super cool.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the book says about the billhooks are like they're super brutal. They have these things called death dogs. It doesn't describe anything about them. It's just like one of their main assets is the death dogs. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that?
We'll just wipe them out.
I'm a big fan of like literally underground fighting rings. Like you can have an underground fighting ring, but it would be way cooler if it was an actually underground
Right.
fighting ring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Leviathan ship was fun. That was a
That was
fun one to jump into and kind of.
That one was a
That's
fun
kinda
one
cool.
where I didn't come up with a lot at the beginning. I kind of like, I sat there, I'm like, okay, the ship has this many decks, this is how the engines work, that's it. And then like, that was fun to like think about like, what would be on a ship? And
Right.
shout out to Moby Dick because that's the only reason I know how whaling works, so.
Oh, I think the hardest heist actually was the one we did where we had to blow up. I mean, we talked about how it went into all the other ones, but blowing up the rails themselves, that was
a lot. A lot went sideways there.
right.
Yeah.
And just the nature of being out there where there's all the ghosts and stuff, and where
Yeah.
people definitely are not meant to be, and we are there.
Yeah.
That was
I thought it was crazy that in the same session that Ira died, Asher broke both of his legs and then had to deal with that for like 4 sessions afterwards. Like he didn't just like go to sleep and the legs were healed.
Yeah.
Like was an active like hindrance
That
to your
was-
operations.
Like, I feel like that was a very good character choice for him though, because he would have done more, honestly, to
Yeah.
keep her alive.
Ira
And I
didn't let him.
really loved
Oh, I
being
know.
able to push his wheelchair around. The character moments that I imagine that happening that we didn't roleplay, but just the day to day of Silas trying to take care of Asher and not doing a great job, but
You know, his heart's in the right spot.
yeah.
I just love that despite being in a subtle gang, Draven made so many bombs and explosives.
Hey, that's how the leech goes.
Yeah.
I think that you guys had used explosives for a majority of your operations, actually,
They get the job done.
or at
I
least
mean,
more than half. You
Yeah,
used
for sure.
bombs for something.
If I can't break it, I'll just blow it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna wreck it.
And-
I mean, drop TNT on it.
That's what Finn did.
True. Yeah.
I'm gonna wreck it.
And then sometimes you throw a grenade from a slingshot and you hope for the
Yeah,
best.
that was genius. Wish I thought of
then-
that.
It doesn't work out. Like, it doesn't get us killed sometimes.
I wanted a
Yeah.
Gatling gun, and Austin's like, it has to be realistic.
Well, where are you
Went
gonna
with grenade slingshot?
I'm just gonna
Okay.
pull it out from my back. I'm gonna
Gatling
do like
gun-
Coco from Ruby, and it's gonna transform from my briefcase, and it's just gonna appear.
That was-
You could have had a Gatling
They're
gun if you
gigantic,
had
yeah.
done a long-term project to acquire it, and if you pulled a heavy weapon instead of an unusual weapon, because that would have taken 2 boxes, which would have reflected its weight. So,
Grenade slingshot was better anyway. Just
I
a
agree.
slingshot and a grenade.
I agree.
Oh, that was fun. That was just a fun overall game. Good
Yeah,
time.
I did not expect it to go the way it did.
Yeah.
I had other things going on that I thought that you guys would would eventually get like sus of Ulf, or you would be like tired of dealing with him, so you would go do other stuff. But you guys kept going, and so halfway through the campaign, I'm like, okay, what does Ulf actually want? Because obviously they're just gonna help him get exactly that.
Yeah.
And I
I
had to
think we
like
were
sit
sus.
down and like completely change directions in my head.
I feel like universally we were sus of him from the jump pretty
Oh,
much,
yeah,
but
1000%. Asher was.
after a point we just kind of got in too deep and we're like, this man could very well kill us, so let's just
Mhm.
keep doing what he wants. And then
I mean,
It worked
out for us
Asher
in
was
the
like,
end.
this is sketchy, and then
Yup.
he gave us money, so he was like, maybe it's fine. And then he talked to the doctor, and he was like, yeah, no, that was right. This
yeah,
sucks.
it was not.
But we can't get out now.
we
Yeah,
cannot-
you guys missed like a big hint at the beginning where that guy was getting like beaten up in the alley.
Yeah.
He was a very important person. He was, let me see. You would have gotten like a lot of, yeah, okay. So they're the guy that set up all your security at your bar. You had a secure lair. He was the guy that, because you guys chose like the Skovland refugees gave you that. So he was the guy that actually went and set it all up, and they were beating him up because Ulf wanted him to put up security in Coleridge, but wasn't going to pay him, saying that he should do it for free because like he's a Skovlander and like he should do it for the cause and everything.
Right.
And he refused, and he wanted to get paid, so they just beat the crap out of him. And that was gonna be your first indication that he wasn't a great dude. But you guys saw him getting beat up in the alley, and you're like, not our business, and kept walking.
Well, because we had just gotten like
Listen, yeah,
shot at by one of his dudes. so we
Right.
were like, we're not fucking with this.
we're all criminals, you know. I'm gonna turn a blind eye to anyone getting beat up in a bar. I steal things from
Well, 'cause
people. I stab people on the
think it
daily. Whatever. You do
It
you,
was
man.
right after like, because we had attacked the dude with Ulf's tattoos, and everyone was like, why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah,
And we were
yeah.
all like, because he attacked us first. So then when we saw that happening, we're like, we're not touching him.
Oh, that's
We're
right. That was the
not gonna do it."
cameraman that was taking pictures of us and stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys would ever like be like, what was up with that guy? Yeah, the flashes that you saw during that job, that was that guy taking pictures of you for blackmail.
Mhm. Mhm.
Nice. Love that.
We chased him for a while, and then
Mhm. Yeah,
Is that the
if you guys
pictures we
caught
got
up
think
to
in the file?
right. I think that was my first unstable interactions
It
where I
was.
like stabbed him or
Beat
something.
the
Yeah.
shit out of
Yeah.
him.
You beat him to near death. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone
Good
was like, he
times.
can't use his hands anymore. And we were like, gonna
Right,
do?
and then and then we got in trouble for beating up one of Wolf's men.
Man,
Good
oh,
times.
man.
Good times.
All right. Well, thanks for
yeah.
watching, everybody. I hope
Yes,
you
thank
enjoyed
you.
Embers of a
Yeah.
Shattered Sun. This
It
has
was
been
so
the
good.
finale.
It was so much fun.
Very good.
So
Thursdays
I
are going to
loved
be
it.
open for the rest of this quarter, Q3 of 2022. We'll let you know if that changes. For now, the only things happening are game nights on Fridays, VODs of Cerulean Conspiracy on Fridays at noon, and Cerulean Conspiracy itself on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. EDT. That's all that we got going on for now. You can find the schedule on Twitter or on Twitch if you forgot about it. Links are going to be in the description if you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch. There's the links command. And thanks everybody for watching. We'll
Yes.
see you in other things in the future. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye.